today. Boop. On pause. There we go. And I have forgotten to bring the stuff up here. Take that out. There. Did you see hammer thing that came out? What? Hello, Sun Cabbage. Never heard. Don't know. Share it. Looks like O and I with dwarves. Isn't that Dwarf Fortress? Game volume is a tad loud compared to voice. It is the same setting that I've had for ever. Like ever.
Your steadfast loyalty is greatly appreciated.
Hammer ting. Uh-huh. Yeah, and Andre Gords, thank you, a new patron. It has 10 reviews, and those are mixed. So, no, I did not. Oh, now broadcasting. Nope. Is it better now, Lorenzo? It was just getting on with it. Hello, Conkers. Been watching a bunch of your YouTube Factorio videos. Happy to catch your stream during my lunch break. Remember to vote. There you go. I started to get brownouts in my base, so I queued up 15 city blocks of solar. That did not cause an extended brownout. Yeah. Yep, I know that. I know that feeling. But speaking of which, we need to find a new place to put solar panels because we've run out of space. I mean, we still have space down here. But I don't know how much space we actually have because this one has to go in here and this one has to go in here. So basically this and this has to be covered, and that could mean how would I do that? Maybe just here and then just start filling up. All of this area is junk anyway. Yeah. Yeah, I think we'll just do something like this. Let's start with building another solar panel array. Oh man, I think I might be needing to... Oh, we're gonna take... Unfortunately, it is time to remove the robots from map and also that one from map. That should help a bit on my map scrolling. Oh, helps a lot on the map scrolling. Nice. Boop. I think we'll do it here. Because then we can take this line, and this one can also probably go into this one. Yeah, that seems good. Oop. And let's go out. Why not use the south train station? Because you mean like that one or that one? This one is kind of reserved for the artillery. Let's go there first. Also, I'm gonna need it here. This one has to go in and take that, so no, it has to be here. Good. That's the artillery train. Also, I think we need to... Today will be probably the day... Maybe today. Definitely this week will be the day when we are killing our science in the base. Yeah. Okay, I'm sure it's been asked, but have you tried speedrunning? Yes, I have, and I don't find it fun. Because the best part about Factorio is the fact that we can talk while I do it, and if I speedrun, I am going to sit here and not talk to you at all. Except for like, oh, hey! So I'm not, I can't do speedrunning. I've been thinking about, like, speedrunning is the easiest content in the world. As in, you never have to think about what are you going to do today? What's it going to be the next series? It's just going to be like, I'm just speedrunning. I'm doing practice for speedrunning. Then I'm going to do speedrunning and I'm going to do speedrunning and then I think I'll do more speedrunning. So it's super easy in that regard because you don't have to come up with new series. You have to come up with new designs, of course, but that's not the same as coming up with new series and persuading Timbo to do some coding yet again. Oh, we forgot to actually bring some stuff. Yeah. This one. Don't go to 4. Go to 5. Inactivity. There. Okay. A few of these, that's all I need. That's it. There. And we go back.
Our illustrious champion returns. Welcome home.
It blocks with odd sizes. It doesn't change anything. What's the benefit of using solar or nuclear? Nuclear takes too many calculations. And thank you very much, Horst van Forst. Thank you. Speedruns aren't entertaining. Just time for news rants. Yeah. Or just, we could also take talks. Okay. I just realized after 100 hours in my first word that radar scanners are what allows you to zoom in on your map. The whole time I just thought my keyboard was too trash to render. Oh. Yep, well, now you know. Hello, Peefberg. Nice to see your face for the first time after watching hours and hours of YouTube content. Okay, so let me see. Are you going to join the, oh, I thought you were Asian, or I thought you were some Indian dude, technically also Asian? Or are you just going to go like, hi? And welcome. Grab this one, and they hopefully come in here. Okay, and I'm also going to send my... Oh, I need to go up and grab some construction bots. What about the group that comes here to say you're wrong and bad? I don't know. Yeah. 1K? No, I don't have 1K now, do I?
Our illustrious champion returns.
How much we got?
Welcome home.
Oh, that's too many. That's 43 too many. There. Welcome home, by glorious Biohazard. Thank you for joining. 11 months. Did you get the new full auto-drive software for the car? You're an influencer after all. No, I did not. My car is old, so it doesn't support it, and I'm not an influencer that has any kind of clout. I do not get things for free. Would you entertain a masterclass on Factorio math? Maybe start with optimal ratios and then do math on accumulator solar panel? It's Factorio math is just math. There's nothing different to it. So I'm not going to do a math class on YouTube and hide it as Factorio math, because it's the same thing. It's the same thing. Yeah. I can't say anything else. It's the same thing. It's the same math. There's no such thing as Factorio math. It's the same thing. Yeah, it's just a math class. And then I'm gonna pass on that one. Does not sound particularly appealing to me. That's 1K, and we're also gonna put these in here. And now I can go home. And we will now schedule this one to go to number 5. I mean, I understand what you're saying about you want to get this. I think, okay, so how does that match, and how do I use the construction beat, and how do I calculate with beacons? I don't know. engineering tutorials get famous. It is the struggle for, I guess it's the struggle for everyone, because no matter how many views you get, you will always think that you should get more views. But yeah, and it's probably a struggle for all content creators, is that you're making something and you're feeling like, I wish you get more views on this. Like, for example, my masterclass, I'm really happy with the views. And if I look at like my, look at the first ones I did, they're very successful. I still get a ton of views with like audio based with city blocks or the main boss. You know, I'm like, yeah, this fits with the effort I put in, and I think they're really good, and it makes sense. You know, feel good about it. And then I make some Sekiro play. I know I'm gonna be hashing out on that one, and I'm actually playing really, really well. No death in the parts I recorded. I recorded 9 episodes, and I haven't died once at all. And this is supposedly the hardest of the Soulsborne games, and I'm just rolling through it. And then it's like 200 views. I wish that people who want to watch quality content in this regard, why they would never find my channel. And that's because you and then you kind of get taken back to the part of it. Yeah, I'm fortunate that I have my Factorio following, so thank you very much for that, because there's a lot of good content on YouTube that no one watches. And that's such a shame. There's also a ton of awful content on YouTube that everyone watches. And that's almost like the worst part of it. Did we get anything in? Yeah, we did. Cool. So now we just start the spam. How is that not? Oh, okay. I'm just gonna go with we're never gonna get attacked here. And if we are, that's completely different type of problem. Ta-da! Off we go. Math camp would indeed be boring. Could you perhaps briefly explain how to determine the ratio of accumulators to solar panels? Jaco, look at the wiki. The wiki has the calculations, and I'm just knowing that it's 25 to 21. I don't even know how to do the calculations. I just know it's 25 to 21. And if I suddenly have Mark II solar panels, I'll go to the wiki, find the formula, put it in, and go like, so it's another ratio. So that's it's the video would be 2 seconds of go check the wiki. It has the math. How train roll the cliffs. You know, Wild, it's just gonna be unfun. Have you explained the average comparing you what? Doing on your installation at a smelter setup anywhere? The average thing? I did it on live stream, but I can't remember how to. Oh, like the average thingy, yes. I did explain it somewhere, but I don't have it on YouTube. This is one of the things that I want to go into a bit more detail with my with the things in future masterclasses. Will be more taking cases out of this is how I did it in this particular playthrough. I would say Sekiro is one of, if not the best, but DS2 is the hardest MMO. Yes, it's hard for the wrong reasons. Need bad Factorio to maybe first time players. You could start with one play. Okay. The second playthrough just brought me back to try and play Sekiro after giving up the first time. Hey, cool. That with Twitch and streaming becoming more popular, Let's Play views in general have been much lower. Nope. But Let's Plays have moved generally out from YouTube and into Twitch because it's just way better on Twitch than YouTube. And it's kind of... You can also see it here. I much rather prefer it here. Much rather prefer to do this. I like the fact that I can sit tomorrow morning and just go like, alright, I'm just gonna knock out 3-4 episodes. It's nice and relaxing, and it's enjoyable as well. But from a play perspective, this is so much more enjoyable to be live streaming it. It also fits a lot better. Of course, things that are really episodal, like Factorio, if you miss an episode or whatever. But things like, let's say, Sekiro or Bloodborne, if you miss episodes, then you're kind of losing out on something. Let's go over here, then that should be repaired, actually. Do you have any playthrough series on YouTube where you don't necessarily explain everything like you do in your beginner series? Yes, the Death World series, for example. Small list of puzzle mods and mod channel. Cool. That's read during break. Cool. What? Comrade? What did Comrade say? The problem is that you don't have enough gigantic surprised faces and Comic Sans font dominating your video previews. Please no. I did it once and it worked, and it everyone hated it, but there's no discounting the fact that it worked. And that's the worst part, right? Actually, I'm gonna take my number 0, and this is we are officially killing science in the main base now. And then we are gonna scaling up this one. You're not gonna go here anymore. Blah blah blah. Sekiro Masterclass. I can do boss fights. I'm actually considering doing that, but I mean, if my Let's Plays are getting... It's not even a Let's Play, it's a walkthrough where I explain exactly where to do everything, how to do this, and so it's even more detailed than a Let's Play. And there's no... In the current playthrough on Sekiro, there's no... Oh, I wonder. Well, we're going to try it. No, it's going to be like, all right, we need to go here, and then we go here, and we clear this area, and then we go here. And of course, it's a bit of memory thing, but I've prepared quite a bit for it. Has died minus Fortnite and Minecraft because Twitch does better. Yeah, Twitch is more edited now, yes, and more thumbnails. And I just hate it, but hate making thumbnails. I like my thumbnails because they're descriptive and they're aesthetic and they're useless. I don't like them because they're useless, but they don't work. They're just like, this explains what this is about, and the title is descriptive as well. What do we have? Do we have number 12? Yes, 12. So this is gonna be number 13. That's definitely not 13. There. Well, that's one part of it. And this one will now go, nope, not to that one. Number 3, lab 3. There, onto empty.
You have returned.
What was that? BBOOCC. Thank you for the 2 months. Welcome back. Those 13. This one's not.
A new subscriber arrives. It fills you with determination.
13. And new subscriber, Shiny Bottle. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. Welcome. Good stuff. And now we need the warnings. I think I need to fix this, right? And then I need to fix the arrow as well. It has to be done, right? Like, let's admit it. It's been driving us all crazy, the fact that the arrow is pointing the wrong direction. There. Yay! I think that's it. And that kind of also means that we have to go to every single other one. So let's go to number 1. Whoop. Let's see. Are you going to provide the latest save for this map in the Discord channel? For patrons. If there's a patron asking for it, then yes. Consistency is everything. If you could remove one feature for Factorio, what would you remove? I don't know. Don't really have anything that I feel needs to be removed. Cliffs. I would probably, like, if we talk about like minor things that I think is missing and missed opportunity to not have there, I'd say do something about the pollution. Pollution should be more actively managed than that, and then add some uses for the trees. It doesn't have to be good, but it's just so it doesn't just stack up. But, you know, if we're down to that level, I'm just pretty much accepting Factorio for the way that it is, and it's like, oh, if you could add one more piece to a chessboard, it's like, yeah, but then it wouldn't be chess anymore. So I'm happy with the way it is. Hello, Ronnie. What you want to do in Factorio, because I noticed you've not wanted to do most suggestions. No, that's it. The reason why I don't want to do most suggestions is because it's the same suggestions that always come up. So I'm kind of looking for something new, and it's not because I just like I don't want anything. So but master classes for Angels Bobs, I've heard that a million times. Right, and there are some things that the thing is, like, it has to just, I want those suggestions, but also expect that this is season 43. I am on season 45. I've done most iterations, and the iterations I haven't done are the ones that probably I'm not going to do. So I have considered a lot of different options. That doesn't mean I don't want to play anything. It just means that I've considered most options. But that just still means if I don't ask, there's a lot more people that can provide input and then can come up with something that is genuinely unique and go like, that is so cool. I want to try that. But it also means that there's probably going to be 20 going to be like, nope. And then one that goes like, you know, that might be very interesting. Yeah, I'm going trick-or-treating at each house. That's true. Did we set 500? Yes. Trick-or-treat. And then who knows where number 5 is. Oh, good thing we have numbers. It's gonna be even worse now. Number 1, 13, 6, 5. Why? Consistency, right? You're talking about Factorio possibly for next series. Have you used the teleporters? No, I don't know what that is. Factorio 2 plus Factorio mod bot Hive. I don't want to do something that's exactly the same, but I might do. I mean, Factorio could be an interesting thing to do because it's a bigger mod pack and could be interesting to take a look at. Also, I mean, things I'm also considering is Angels Bobs, but then stripping down the Bobs mods, the Angels mods, so that it doesn't include the parts I'm not so big of a fan of. For example, and I've also LTN is also something we haven't done in a long time, so I kind of feel like I had to sort of put it on the shelf for a bit because it was just something I was like, oh, you always do an LTN, and then I have proven time and time again now that I can build vanilla train systems with throw down with the best of them with my vanilla train systems, and they're unique and they work. So now I can go back to an LTN that I so absolutely love. But I did kind of sense that people were gonna like, does he really know trains, or does he just only know LTN, because that's the only thing we see. And now I hope that will see that I do know train systems. Nope. 7. Trick or treat. Cool. Teleporters are cool. Very fast traveling. That's kind of how teleporters work. We're talking Factorio possibly for your next series. Have you ever used... No, that's... We already did that. Yeah, Factorio with space exploration. That's like a 500-hour project, and people will get lost somewhere along the way. Did you do a dashboard like you talked about? No, we've been at it for 30 minutes, so no, I have not. Have not. Another rocket launching. I don't know if it's the series or it's the times, but engagement also just has kind of vanished. Don't know if that's the series or it's just the times that have changed. But yeah. Want to Factorio Twitch? I look forward to crazy speed of assemblers. Yeah, that's kind of funny. Factorio with other streamers, no interest. Last weekend's times changed. Yes, they did. Playing at higher speeds, that's actually a fun idea. At least in the beginning. Although most of the time in the beginning it's not actually the build speed that's limiting, it's my build speed. So basically like the problem with it playing at higher speed is that I'm gonna handcraft everything. I think that would be my guess, that I would just be like, oh, look how fast we're handcrafting. Just go, handcraft everything. Good evening, Torso. Good to see you. Drake, for YouTube it's 30 episodes, maybe 40. On Twitch it's 100 to 150 hours ish. This one is approaching 150 hours, and it does have a bit of a... That's why I'm mod packs like Factorio plus space exploration. That's gonna be 500 hours. I'm gonna be bored before it's done, and you'll be even bored way before it's reaching mid game. So let's don't want to be combining those kind of things. Space exploration could also be interesting if it doesn't sort of revolve too much around the space science. It's kind of...
Our illustrious champion returns. Welcome home.
Thank you, Dig Down Deep. Thank you for the 21 months. God, I love the Factorio in-game music. Oh, absolutely. So do I. I love Danger Oars. Yeah, Danger Oars. That's so cool. That's such a cool one. I really like that one as well. So one of the things that I want to do is go really belt heavy. I've really just... I mean, I love my trains here, but there's just something about when like 32 belts of green circuits just flowing around. That's isn't as horrible as you think. Worked my way up to titanium and had a blast. AB plus tech components. I don't know what that is. Well, yeah, okay. No trains. Oh, the component. Yeah, I have no interest in that. No interest. It's just complexity for the sake of complexity, that now everything needs 3 more ingredients, sub-ingredients. It doesn't make it more fun. In my opinion. It's something that kind of changes the way you feel about the base. I kind of liked it in some parts. I don't know. I have a lot of things that I'm contemplating. One of the key points is that it has to be something that's different from vanilla. So otherwise, I'm just gonna stamp down my blueprints, and that's not gonna. We don't want to do that. We don't want to just go like, and now we take a blueprint, smack, next, smack. Where did you just get the numerical numbers from? Someone made a copy, and then I didn't like him exactly, and then Jeff cleaned it up for us. So it's really nice. Otherwise, I couldn't find the sequence here, because the sequence is just wherever I built the last one. Yeah, C block is definitely an option, but I would do. I don't know how I would do it. Yeah, a belt base. Yeah, I don't know how I would do a belt base though. Belt base, no robots. Death World, not Death World. I'm not gonna do Death World again. Death World was fun, but in the beginning it's okay. Now it just becomes like, yeah, okay, just just more attacks everywhere. Yeah, so I think it's fine that we talk about sort of upcoming things that we would be interested while I'm just doing relatively trivial tasks here. Relatively. And we have copper issues at these two locations, and I know why, and it's kind of embarrassing. Ow. Should not do this. Should be using blueprint instead. Don't do this. It's bad for performance. And yet. Yet here we are. Is that it? Yep, that's it. That was another research, and that should get us pretty much to the extent we're allowed to take. Boom, 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 boom. That should give us also some leeway. Did I get this one? Yep. Number 12, and we did get number 13. That's the one we started with. Cool. All right. So now what we have is, let's just go back to at least now we have 13, and 3 of those are in here. So we just need 2 more locations. That's going to be 1 and 2. Let's build it there. Cool. Is your Death World too easy for you? What about Rampart Industrial Revolution? No, it's not. It's, of course, it's too easy. How much power we generate with solar? It's not about being too easy. It's about biters. That's one of those things where the balance between they are killing you and ruin the gameplay, and they are trivial and they're irrelevant to your gameplay. The margin between those two is extremely slim. Extremely slim. And I think everyone knows that just at their heart when they play that biters either are completely irrelevant or they're killing you. And yeah, so they're not a very good mechanic, in my opinion. The way that they're working. How far out are the next not a roundabout 4-lane track going to be? There's not going to be one. This is the size of the base. Circular bus base. Watching the rename of stations and alarms. Awesome. Yeah, I know. Only 300. What about some Rampart AI? Right? It's going to be the same. It's either too difficult or it's too trivial. And the margin in between where it's fun is so small. Yeah, as Chris says, it just moved the goalpost. So if Death World's too easy, when you add ramparts, but it doesn't fundamentally change the fact that you're either protected and it's not a problem, or they're killing you and you're dead. So it just... The YouTube compression gets rid of the... Yeah. The static here is just a bit annoying. Hello, Deaf Boy, welcome. Homeworld playthrough? I don't know what Homeworld is. Interested? Hey, Wyberg's new to your channel, so I don't know. You played Airport CEO? No. I don't really play other management games, really. One of the things that I could do, and that's probably more of a YouTube thing, would be like a built-only 1K science, something like that. But again, then it kind of starts off with how do we even get there? That's gonna be, yeah, K2 without transport drones. I think K2 with like Factorio 2 with Factorissimo buildings, so that you go in and build it in there, and then service by trains would be fun. And then you'd need some really good trains as well, because there's not a lot of room around it. So basically, like, you have this little station, this little factory next to a train station that comes in and services, goes in and out. Yeah, a 1K science belt, only no bus. Yes, basically I'm thinking about the one that Lily Rose built like many moons ago. That's kind of the thought I have. So we still have a bit of science left up here. How much do we have? We have 15,000. So it's going to be running for a while. Why is the yellow science so bad? Oh, right. It's because a lot of the yellow science is being leached to fill up our buffer of robots. Not anymore, though. So quit whining and build more stuff for us. They're all working. And yeah, they're still filling up the belt a bit. So, okay. So that's the reason why it has been slow. Cool. Increase stack size? Yeah, could also. One of the things I could do on YouTube was maybe make a non-belted. Like, I really love the concept of Lily Rose's base, where the idea was just having city blocks, and then they were doing like massive builds inside those, and then you had like many belts coming in and routing there, and then get turned into steel and routed somewhere else, and then get split up. It was inspired by my season 15 belts and blocks, and just build it better and then bigger than me. Wilbell, yeah, Angel Spawns, we have tried it and didn't. It's gonna have to make some changes. To see some restrictions that force away from consistency, so it creates bottlenecks in layout. So like a loop and not a straight bus. Yeah. I know, I understand, and that's also what I'm looking for. It's just something that makes it different, right? Ribbon World, I don't think that's actually. I think the Ribbon World is it. The reason why I think I haven't been doing. Hey, thank you for the 6 months.
Welcome home.
I'm gonna leave this until it runs out of this science. Cool. So we are gonna build some. We're gonna build 2 more of these, and then. Oh, problem with this is that we are gonna kill the series too fast. 2,298. Yeah, we're almost dead. Yep, I don't think we'll have a Sunday stream next week, to be honest. That one. Oops. It's been routing too much there. That one and that one. Yes, there. We're launching more than about 500 per stream, so that's 5 more streams, including this one. This one's gonna get below 2,000 today, and then it's gonna be. There might even not be a Thursday stream next week. Hey, Lily Rose, good evening. Have you been here all the time? Because I just mentioned you 5 minutes ago, or was that like a summon? That's so crazy. I was just saying I wanted to build a base like the one Lily Rose built many moons ago, and then you're here.
Our illustrious champion.
Yes, I summoned you.
Returns.
Awesome.
Welcome home.
Cool. Well, welcome. Good to see you again. Hey, Chris. Thank you for the gift up. Wow, I just carelessly walked across without a care in the world.
Our illustrious champion returns. Welcome home.
That's really not. Oh, did I just rotate it? I should never do that. What? Oh, that's because I missed the Matt B. Hey, Matt, thank you for the 11 months. And question for Timbo, if you're here. Are you monitoring on, or are you making progress on the hype train interaction thing? Working heavily on it. Okay. So there might be an opportunity to see it. Ugh. Soon. Yeah, no view from it. Doesn't matter. I'm kind of doing something else. Don't know if you noticed. Doing something else. Now that you've teased it, then I just obviously I'm gonna get super impatient. Oh, that's not how it's supposed to go. Damn it. I'm supposed to build it manually, not let the robots do it. So how's life, Little Rose? FPS always drops when doing landfill and doing those big templated builds. Home is a mod factory that lets you send parts food back to your homeworld. Could give you some new things to think about. Oh, that's actually that's an interesting idea. Also because it could be interacted with the integration, right? Like, could be like, hey, you have to send X home, and that's based on viewer engagement. So you decide how much and what I send home, for example. I like that idea. See, this is what I mean. Like, there might be many ideas, but sometimes there's a new thing coming out, and they're like, that might be just the thing I was actually looking for. I think I like that. It's like the Shapes.io recipes, huh? Okay, I need you to go to manual, and I need you to come in because you're blocking the path. Not the path, the trains. X home or your population dies. Oof. Wow. That's a cool idea. That's a homeworld, you say? Or chat dies. Yeah, that's interesting. It could also just be an interesting way to sort of keep me on edge with like having a consistent challenge of, okay, you need to build bigger, otherwise bad stuff happens. Keep scaling up. You get to decide how much. I like it. So if anyone, particularly any mod, would like to help with doing some reconnaissance on seeing if it's actually just a partial mod that doesn't really work, or if it's something that could work, then I'm kind of actually liking that idea. Since he keeps Mendon Randotorio, I don't know. I've never seen anyone mention it. What is that? Random recipes? Because then I kind of... yeah. Homeworld Redux is a new one. Okay. I mean, I think we could do something. We just need to persuade Timbo to build some kind of cool interaction, and then we have to sort of do some guessworks on tuning and balancing and that kind of thing. Randomized recipes, but it's playable, and yeah, I don't like that. I don't think that's gonna be particularly good, interesting in any way. There. Go, fly, my minions, fly. Hello, Lily. I did not see if you... a lot of work, lots of kid stuff. Not a lot of game time. Yeah, I can imagine. I mean, you were the one who wanted, like, a whole soccer football team of kids. So maybe you could have seen it coming that it would be a lot of work. But I mean, when they get old, when you get old and they are adults, then just there'll be lots of kids to take care of you. That's awesome. Build, fly. Whoops. Yeah, we're not quite there. Ran out too fast. What? Have your children to which one you'll be living with when you're older? It's probably gonna be my daughter. I don't think that's gonna be I think my son will forget me. It's definitely my daughter. So I got I had some candy, so we split it, and there was like 3 pieces for the kids and 2 pieces for me. And I was like, but I only got 2 pieces. And my daughter was like, no, that's not how it works. But then you don't get enough. It's okay. So definitely my daughter when it comes to that. Yeah, my son will just resurrect me and do chores. My daughter, my son is 8 and my daughter is 10, soon to be 11. So you can, it's pretty obvious who I would be staying with if and I'm also like when I cook dinner for them, and for example my son is playing PlayStation, then I'm not gonna be like, we have to eat now. Then I'm gonna be like 5 minutes or 10 minutes before and go like, hey, when you're done with this game, don't start the next one because we have to eat soon. Because I know not all games can just be paused. See, that's what you get from having a gamer dad. Kids are wonderful as long as they ain't mine. I would go with the opposite. Kids are awful, except mine. You tolerate your own, yeah. True, true, true. That build everything. Oh, we have forgotten the most important one. Flip the switch. Cool. Yeah. Can't stand others' kid, but I like mine. I don't even really like my niece and nephews. Yeah. And the curse of having well-behaved kids is that by comparison, everyone else's kids are just spoiled, ungrateful brats, and that's it's worse than it sounds. Yeah. Hold on, we'll just not check this one out. Okay. Always the same on this one. And oh yeah, I need to take my break and then we'll continue on this beautiful little build. That's a lot of things missing. Go up here. What about no build space? Don't find that for me interesting. I'd rather have only build space because I think belts are looking the best. Right? So I stayed up way past my bedtime. I was very quietly playing Battletoads on my beat the hall bike level and cheered so loudly that my dad comes into the room and turns off the. Oh, how old? I guess, dogs, that's not something that happened recently. Belts need power. I need an advanced train masterclass. My factory starts to get so big and I don't. This is supposed to do anymore. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know that. We are. Oops. We're just gonna go out and wow, these solar panels are actually coming in at a pretty decent rate. There. Let's get a good zoom out, and without all the overlays on the map view, okay, I was about to say that we actually have decent FPS, but we don't. Alright, I'm going to take a short break and then we'll be back. So, yeah. Also, I'd like some input on... wow, I'm really far out of the picture today. I just wanted to make sure that there's room for the warnings here. You can kind of still see the warnings. Like that. But right now, you don't want to see the warnings. There's too many. Maybe someone should take a look at it. At least 3 of them are for my new location. Doesn't matter. Not now. Break time. And I have to remember, don't yell at you during break because the mute button doesn't work. So I'm going to have to do all of this manually. Break. That one. See you in a bit. Yeah, stupid viewers. And welcome back. Hopefully it worked. I'm just gonna pay attention to chat and see if there's something missing. Designs and factories plus train playthrough maybe include modular chests so that you could load them onto trains directly from the factory without having one built outside. Modular chest? I don't know what that is. Alright, I think this one is built. Yep. Nope. It's missing 3? Oh yeah, that's true. They're always missing something when they do this. Also, we need to make sure that this one gets to number 14. 14. And these also get set to 14, now that it's built. 14. There will obviously be warnings for this, but after we build this one and maybe the next one, or maybe not. So I can either hook this one up, I can build the next one, number 15, or I can take a look at why we have so many warnings and go out and fix the warnings. Those are kind of my options for what to do now. So what do you think? What do you guys think? Whoop. Now it's ready to go. And that one should not go 12, but oh man, I actually did need this to be 1252. Good. Actually also over here, 252. And there. That one just goes home. And this one, go home. Ignore all warnings. Yeah. What did I miss during the first segment? Hey, Trulator, you missed reminding me of a break. Or Chester at 10 tiles wide. No. Yeah, Lily, that's the kids have just they don't moderate their energy. They can be like, oh, I can't, I'm so tired, and then just run back. So back to landfill train? Yeah. How much landfill we got here? 74,000, so that's good on landfill for a bit. I'm usually just saying that they kids have no ability to read their battery gauge. They just use energy, and when they're out, they're out. While adults are gonna be like, I don't want to rush up the stairs because I need to make sure that I'm gonna use energy, and it's just, I'm gonna last all day, so I better just sit down a bit, conserve my energy. Kids are gonna just all out until they collapse, and then working in. Okay, let's see. So, whoa, why are we struggling on FPS, Rodney? Don't know. Oh, pathing maybe? Who knows? Who knows these days? Who knows? But the biters will soon stop spawning. Damaged? Are they destroyed? Okay, that's actually quite a lot. Where's the green one? Right there. Perfect. 200 trains. Yes. The repairs. Oh yeah, we can't see the robots on the map anymore. That is a thing of the past. Oh, also the blue one. You have to go back in here. Nah, you can go. Oh, let's go to this edge and just go all the way up. Okay, this one needs to be refilled as well. And while we're back here, actually, we can take a ride out there because there's a few things we're still missing, like the landfill stuff and the 3 of the other ones there. Cool. What happened to the robots? They are no longer displayed. They're still there, but I can't support it FPS wise. It's just in how about Factorio? I did already reply to that. Oh, okay. Yours is limited. Theirs can't research. I'm not in. I don't think so. I'm not interested in that kind of thing. I like my playthroughs to be on my terms. How are you going in there? You should not go in there. And you should not be there at all. You should be going back. Oh, you're just not on automatic mode. Get those built. Oh my god, my FPS is tanking. I don't understand why. This one goes back. Where are you going, my friend? Where do you think you're going? Okay, you're just looping. Okay, cool. You're welcome to loop, but nothing else. Yeah, okay, so yeah, so the reason I'd like to be sort of not being dependent on, let's say that I did your suggestions in engineer, and then for some reason I got stuck because no one was playing on the server, or the server was way ahead, and then I couldn't. It's just so hard to balance, right? And I'd like this to be it here, right? Did you remember to play logistics bots? Nope, I did not. Yes, I did. I did. Yeah, that's the first thing I did. After the other things I did before that. Ta-da! 1000. Cool. I did it. Thank you. Kupwa. And let's build some trains. Train fuel is default, but trains are not default. And let's see. There's nothing that says 14. Nope. This is something that says X. We got that one, that one, and that one. I am so fortunate. Cool. This one. Oh, all the ones that say 0 should now be saying 13, by the way. Wow, this is the last one. All of them need new locations when this one comes out. Now, 14. We're gonna take that one. Full cargo, or insert full, and then go here. Empty. Go. Hello, good gamer. Good evening. How am I? That's a good question. I think we're okay, I think. How about yourself? I mean, you got a fancy first position there on the leaderboard. Really nice. And it's the end of the month, so maybe you'll keep it for the rest. Well, only okay. I don't know. I think it's also kind of hard to. I think it's like. Not a regular watcher, but came in from the recap. Hey, Iggy, welcome. Hope we can keep you around. Why only okay? Because I'm having fun, but there's also a bit of the blues here at the end of a series where the FPS is dragging and there's not this spark and engagement of it being new. So it kind of gets into the okay, I need to build more of the same, and it's not as exciting. And I can also feel that the excitement coming out of the camera apparently is not. It's become a job. No, it's not become a job. That's not what I mean. It is a job, but that doesn't. People always use the term job as in a synonym for something you don't like to do, but you have to do it anyway. It's more like the energy level of a series is really high, and then it just sort of tapers off. And surprise, surprise, I like the highs more than I like the lows. I mean, that's super weird, isn't it? So that's why when we hear it, then it's like, all right, there's a lot of tuning, and the slowdown on the server is kind of that's actually something that's always just getting me harder than I like. But I think it's great. I'm just really happy with what we've built here and what we are building. So it's pretty cool, and I still have a lot of stuff to do. All hail King Torg. Planning on revisiting Satisfactory after the new update. Yes, the fact that the new pump is 30% smaller than the old pump is completely changing the game. It makes it all the horrible grind that I rage quit over. It's gone because it's 30% smaller pipes. That was sarcastic, by the way, in case you were wondering. No, I'm not going to visit Satisfactory. I'd love to play Satisfactory again, but I can't go back to my abusive girlfriend just now. I think we got 2 for the copper ones. It's also like we can do another parallel. It's like KFC. Or isolate KFC. Well, the thing is, I don't want KFC right now because it's not good. It's not good for me. But after a while, when I've been away from it for long enough, I've kind of forgotten the parts that the self-loathing and the hate. I kind of forget that, and then I kind of go like, you know what? There's actually I'm heading home. I have nothing in the fridge, and they're really nice. You go there and kind of like, this is great. Just in the beginning, it's like, this is so delicious. And then before you finish your meal, you're gonna be like, I hate myself. Why am I doing this to myself? Oh, this is miserable. And then you spent some time on self-loathing and just general hatred. That's KFC Satisfactory, kind of the same way. So I'm not really there yet. I'm not there where I'm gonna be like, that's Satisfactory. That looks pretty awesome. I'm still like, when I see screenshots, I go like, oh, so cool. I'd love to build that, or just running around in the forest and yeah, it's so cool. But I can still remember the self-loathing. When you have wonderful sister wives, O and I and Factorio. Yes, indeed. Yeah. But you can't as a laxative. You can take Taco Bell as a laxative. Yeah, but there's no Taco Bell in Denmark, so I don't know. I wouldn't know. Yeah, so that's all hail King Talk. I hope you got my parallel or analogy there. And so yes, we're not quite there yet. And this one has to go to number 14. Science. Until item count is greater than or equal to 20. Ta-da! Okay, so that is number 14 hooked up. Great. The next challenge will be hooking up the next iron deposit. I think that it's going to be here because we don't have any more iron. We don't have any more copper. I could take this one for copper, I think. I could. It's pretty close, but I think I could make this one go out here and then make a small deposit that just fills up one location. Hey, Krilius, welcome. Play what makes you happy. Enjoy the content regardless. Thank you. And that's the part. This is and now you're touching on the other part why things are only okay is that right now I'm really just I'm so excited about the games coming this fall, and I'm so excited. For me, it's good news that Cyberpunk is delayed. It's really, really good news. So that means Assassin's Creed, lots of time to dig into it. I'm looking so much forward to it. Before I was like, I have a week to play Valhalla. It's not good. Now I'm gonna I'm gonna dig in. Demon Souls is also coming up. That's gonna be so great to play that. And thank you, Cyclops. Demon Souls, so freaking awesome to get into that. I don't know anything about the old Demon Souls. I've watched a bit of Vatividia's lore, because I think the lore videos are awesome. But I'm really digging a new Soulsborne game. It's gonna be so exciting. Just digging into that one, and then we have Cyberpunk as well. I'm really so. But then you're like, hey, but those are not Factorio. Yes, I know, that's the part. I want to do Factorio, oxygen not included, and new stuff. Yeah. I never was a plan of playing games like Sekiro, but I do enjoy watching others. Cool, I appreciate it. Yeah, the lore videos are fantastic, and Vatividia has a fantastic voice for it. I also, today I was practicing some Sekiro. So that's how much effort I put into it, and I was putting on the other screen. I was putting Luton. I don't know if you know that guy. He's the guy who makes Warhammer 40k lore videos. Fantastic voice, and the depth he goes to with the lore videos, absolutely amazing. That's just the perfect thing. You see a video like that's like, all right, that's 1 hour of him talking about the intricacies of how the emperors rise to power. It's like, awesome. That's 1 hour of just sweet background. Nice. It's so nice. Have I considered Watchdog Legions? I have considered it, but I don't think that it didn't really trigger me. So what about a playthrough linking? Oh, and in fact, Victoria, I don't know how I would do that. Yeah, I don't think it. No. I might do. You could do something like that in Kamek Gimmicky. I don't know. Hey, Kakayan. How often does each numbered outpost launch a rocket? Every 5 minutes. Yes. What? Luton 09. Luton. I think that's his name. That's his YouTube channel. I mean, you can just Google, or you can just YouTube search Warhammer 40k lore, then he's the guy. All right, let's build 15. Yeah, we're in the no. We're supposed to do this copper, and then we're doing this iron here. And that iron goes out here, and this goes here. Yep, let's go. We are going to need a lot of these. 500. That's it. There we go. And we're also going to get more here. 200. Sweet. While I bike to my internship. Yes, that's probably a good one to do it. Watching Twitch while riding a bike? No. It's not a Twitch. It's YouTube, and it's basically all it is. It's just there's no video in it, so just screenshots. So. And why did we not get any of these? Oh, because I did not press the enter button. Aha, twice, because once is not enough. Here they come. Good stuff. We have logistics spots, so here. I did listen so much Warhammer 40k stuff when I was working in the last IT project. Yep. Station number looking good. Yes, they are. You can thank the good GFS, or you can just, any GFS will do. Doesn't have to be the good one. Alright, oh, that's actually not correct. I'm not sure I can put this one here, so... Well, I'm sure I can put it... That's going to be the entrance, that's going to be the entrance. Or maybe I don't know. That one, and... Maybe. That's going to be fine. Every Warhammer 40k story of his goes like this. They got it bad, they got it worse, and then things started to go really bad. Jeff's not online right now. Well, I guess he's doing something else. That's kind of okay. Timber,
subscriber.
thank you.
Come,
Wow.
Steel yourself.
It has been quite
We are building
quiet,
an
hasn't it?
army.
Thank you very much. You know, Timber is also testing hype train
A new subscriber
interaction.
arrives. It
Or
fills you
trying
with
to at least.
determination. Our illustrious champion returns.
That's not enough.
Welcome home.
It's enough. Cool. There. Thank you for the 3 gift subs for 40. Took too long to test something. Yeah, I don't know. I know, but it's not really something I can do anything about, Timbo, so I appreciate that you're trying to build some hype. Wow, my updates, my poor updates, they're not working. Yeah, and now I just take cannot inventories full. And I'm gonna get a station like this. This is 2.3 million. I think 2.3 million could feed 2 for a bit. Where did I build one that had multiple? I think I built one with multiple here. Yep, that one. There.
A kind
Hey,
gesture.
Dezu! Thank you! Rockets go brrr. Yep, they do. Sometimes. A bit. Huh? Thank you, Vordo. Thank you for the 500 bits. Helping Timbo test the hype train interaction. Why did I press that one? Alt R. There we go. I see a normal get API as well as some webhooks. Yeah. It would be nice to test it without throwing bits around. Well, you know what, Southern Dragonbane? I actually prefer to do it while we throw bits around. Maybe it's just me. I think it gives a more actual representation of what's going to happen here. Thank you, DSIM, for the 200 bits. I don't think it particularly helps Timbo much, but I think it helps me more. But it's also the thing is, it's the events and counting them and figuring out if the bits. We did have issues with bits, right? Or was it the subs that were not really always counting? Thank you, Damanas. Thank you for the 500 bits. And also PJTR, thank you for the 500 bits. I test live and of course. There, I think. That's kind of icky, isn't it? Yeah, it kind of is. You don't do... Hey, Thozel, thank you! Ah, that's so nice. And why did my updates just go away suddenly? I have no updates.
You have returned.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I think it's enough. Better be enough. It better be enough. And yes, it is enough. Cool, thank you. Last place, thank you for the 4 months of Prime. Oh, it just snuck in between the gift subs from Thorsel. Thank you. All right. Nice. Nice of you to support.
Come, steal
all
yourself.
of you.
We are building an army.
Of course. Did that. No. That one. I would just give that an X.
Welcome back. Your steadfast loyalty is greatly appreciated.
And this one will now be 15.
Welcome back. Your
Any reason for the
steadfast
FPS drops
loyalty
while the
is
UPS stays
greatly
about 60?
appreciated.
The UPS stays at 60 because that's the server. It's when the server sends stuff to me and my PC can't handle it fast enough, then my FPS drops and the
subscriber.
buffer increases
Come, steal
and
yourself.
until it sort of catches
We
up.
are building an
And
army.
yeah, it's a thing that happens when we are getting closer to the limit. All hail
Our
King
modest
Torg.
fellowship
Thank you
expands.
very much for the
Praise
5
the
gift subs.
sub.
So if you just got 5 gift subs, then, or if you just got a gift sub, then be sure to thank either Thosel or All
Our
Hail to
modest
King Torg
fellowship
or
expands.
Timbo for
Praise the sub.
the generous sub. Oh, again, bark, 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 bark. And twist, twist 85 to, I don't know. Thank you for the 750. It's tempting to just call you Twister, but that's
Welcome back. Your steadfast loyalty is
I don't know.
greatly appreciated.
I don't know. I don't know how to read it.
A generous bestowal.
Very generous bestowal. That one. There. That's what we want. Well, don't. Oh yeah, remember yesterday when we tried to when we were almost running out on the hype train and people were so generous to try to get it, and then we got screwed by the hype train countdown. So just saying that if you want to be part of the hype train, don't wait for the last less than 40 seconds or something, because those don't really work all that consistent. Yeah. There. That looks good.
A kind gesture.
Michael, thank you. Thank you for the 380. What is the 380 fit to? Krilius, thank you for the 500 bits. All right, we can do a hype train 2. Come on, we can do it.
A generous bestowal.
We can do a hype train 2. DSM, thank you for the 700. Procrastinate tomorrow. Absolutely. I'll round up the target. Ah, right, okay.
A
20%.
generous bestowal.
It's... I don't know. It's more rockets. It's more... This is maybe saving the Thursday stream next week. Alright, now I have to be careful because I'm gonna screw myself over here easily. Right now?
A kind gesture.
That was a shiny bottle for the 300 bits, and Michael with the 500 bits, and Cyclops 200 bits. Thank you. Go Biters Go, and Twist something we don't know how to, still don't know how to pronounce it, but thank you for the 700 bits again. 750 bits. Any good ideas to connect the hype train to when the interaction gets up and running? No. The hype train is there to incentivize. It's not there to sort of it's a fun thing that gets people going. Oops, that was not what I wanted. How do I set this to infinite? Infinite. That's how I set it to infinite. And set that one to 0.
A kind gesture.
There. And thank you, Jig, for the 200. It's time for hype. It's absolute time for hype. And now we just need 91%. Increased train speed. Yeah, but that's... right now, we can't even detect the hype train correctly. So let's get that one up and running. And when that's up and running, then we can talk about cool things that we can use that for. That's actually really how I like building IT generally. You build a feature, and then you figure out what it is. Whoa! Thank you! Thank you! Wow, a new one. Waritov, thank you for the 2,000 bits, and that is a little clown town. I was just looking at it as clown token. Nice. What is that clown token being used for? In the clown town realm. Thank you very much. That's very, very generous of you. And I'm always a bit surprised when it's a new name. I mean, not a new name. I've definitely seen you before, but from a donations perspective. And now we might wonder, why is it not coming in? Because they are all set to request copper or iron. There. Come on, build it, build it. And this one. I'm standing on tracks. There. It's also the last chance for people to, well, not last chance, but one of the last chances to get another names on the leaderboard. There is an impressive leaderboard. Okay, so right now Thorsel has the lead on the Hype Train Conductor with 5 gift subs, and Varitov has the bit leadership with 2,000 bits. And over here we just built that one and that one and
A kind gesture.
that's probably fine. The Go BS, I don't know how to pronounce it in any other way. But thank you for the 200 bits. Cool. I think this one's good. And now I can go... We'll go home, right? We'll go home. Go home. There. So now we just need a train coming in.
A kind
And Timber, thank you. You were the one who started it. And now maybe you're the one rounding it off with 250 bits more. Thank you. How is the how's the testing coming? How about a no landscaping run? No cliff explorer, no landfill. Ugh. I don't know. Maybe we'll do that just for the hell of it. But then I think I would do it together with Factorio so it doesn't become as annoying. But then it goes like, all right, we have to go over here. But then the actual space is smaller. Fixing bugs pretty well, I guess. I mean, the thing is, the bugs are there, so finding them is good. That's always the one that I've always struggled with explaining it to business executives when you're like, all right, good news. On the first day of testing, we found 100 bugs. Like, well, that means you made shitty software. I think, no, it just means that we did some testing. It's always like, my boss was, he worked in IT for many years. It was like, is that good or bad? I'm like, I know that I can understand why. Is it good or bad when you find 100 bugs in your code? Well, objectively, there shouldn't be 100 bugs in the code, but of course they are there. So the fact that you found them is a good thing. Thank you for the tier 2 hype train for the people supporting. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining. And thank you for being so kind as to help Timbo test the new features. That is so nice of you. And I'm going to be a good test manager and say, Timbo, anytime you need it, we'll do another test. Just let us know. We'll do another test anytime, in an hour. Just anytime. We'll run as many tests as you need. It's not a problem. Yours also has a manager who doesn't like testing. Let's not go into that. If you only find 100 bugs during your first test, then you can be sure. Yeah, I mean, that's also the part. And what I did was when we were doing testing, and we didn't always have the test manager was really going into the testing and helping the users and the developers. So I was more doing the extraction for management level, and it was also basically like looking at like the test completion should be if we have 1,000 tests we execute, and we on a user acceptance test, then basically look at the test completion because if we test 10% and we find 100 bugs, then we're probably going to need to fix 1,000 bugs before we're done. Also, probably even more, because people will find a bug, get stuck, and then go on with the easy ones. And then it could be test hidden behind. But if you go like, all right, first couple of days, we are 28% completion of testing. We have discovered 97 defects, not bugs, defects, and 70 of those are resolved, and 23 are open, and that then you can sort of see, all right, and then you see the next day. If you from day to day see that the progression on your test increases, but your number of tests found per day is decreasing. Still, I mean, the total number of defects in the system or in your test phase is still increasing, but the acceleration it's decelerating. It's really important to do these kind of things. Otherwise, you go like, it's another 60 bugs today. I think, first of all, it's defects, because they're not necessarily bugs. Yeah. Yeah. 99 bucks on the wall. Take one down, patch it around. 232 bucks on the wall. What? Wall. Yeah. We found 100 bucks before release. We're a month further, and now we're at 120. Yeah. The interesting thing is that when you then have something and it's signed off, goes in production, and you find some critical thing that just doesn't work, you go back to the test and go, but did you just not test it? And did you just mark it complete because it was the last day of the UAT and you just didn't bother, or what? Or is it during the migration that it didn't work? Then go like, yeah. Yeah, I've also done that. But this is a classical thing, right? When the company I worked with was so confrontational that it was always like business and IT, and business was like, oh no, IT, you have to deliver a functioning system. You're like, all right, but you have to tell us what we can do. We don't know how to do testing. That's an IT thing. Like, all right. So we sat down and built tests together, and we were like, all right, you have to sign up in the UAT, and we'll help you with all the configuration and scripting and all this stuff and generating data and all that. But you have to say it's good enough. Also, so that you know the stuff that's not working. And then it goes like, yeah, we can't do it. We don't have time. We have a business to run. Blah, 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 blah. And then complaining. And go like, all right, well, if the UAT is not completed, then I guess it's not important to go live, because we're not going to go live without a UAT sign off. Like that. And then you go like, last day of the UAT, boom. All 50 of the tests assigned to the guy who didn't have time are now complete. Maybe one defect reported, and that's something like, I'd like this field to be over there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm sure did an absolutely splendid job testing that. Hello, Bang. Did something like that live on Twitch. What did Sonny say? But subtrains send you the save games so you can fix problems in the base. I would love to do that, Sonny. I would love to do that. I've done a call to action on bases and stuff like that. I have so far received 0. Not a damn thing. It would be so fun for me to have on YouTube a series where you send your base and I critique them, and I'm going to be harsh about it, and it's going to be fun, and I'd love to do that. But I just don't get him. So I also think that there's kind of a self-fulfilling thing. If I start a series with showcasing all that, then after 3 of those, it's going to be generating more bases coming in. Basically, are you looking for vanilla only or mods? Okay, I would be more... vanilla would be best to start with, because here's my Paladin base, and I'm going to be like, well, that's a beautiful icons. I can't really say much about it. Next. But if I want to start up a series, it's great to start off with some vanilla bases of sorts, and not just all right, here's some crazy weird mod mashup that I don't even know what it is. Then it's kind of Not really going to showcase what the series would be about. Cyclops, all right, cool. Send it at me. Only if you're like Ramsey. I think I could be. I am the only thing that I don't have that that is a must in the role that Ramsey has, or Simon Cowell, or any of the other, is that okay? Two things: bitter,
Our illustrious
old,
champion returns.
rich
Welcome
English
home.
accent. I don't have the English accent, and I'm not rich, but I'm bitter and old. Is that good enough? Busaranto, thank you. More of the Swiss Mafia is joining. Welcome. Not joining. Staying with the path. Something like users do the same mods as your series, and then you can critique. I mean, that would be fun if someone goes like, I started with the same save, and here's my base. I would love to do that.
Arrives.
Hey, Fork13, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Welcome. I mean, I'd just love to see that. There might be something that I'll just go like, it's kind of missing the point here. It's not really. So, hey, thank you, Mr. Bochki. Thank you for the $10 donation. I love your masterclass series. It got me back to Factorio. But I must admit, I hate that I now just use your blueprints instead of building my own. Keep up the good work. Well, Mr. Bochki, I can totally relate. Because I have the same problem. I have literally the same problem. This is why we've been spending so much time talking about the next series, is because how am I going to build a next series where it isn't like, all right, grab a blueprint, boom, that's the science, there's the hub, here's the green science, green circuits, red circuits, oil, and I'm like, ah. So, yeah. Hey, Chris Galian, thank you for gifting a community sub. And that is paying forward from the one from All Hail King Talk. So here we go. This is the Ponzi scheme. Now we just need Gemini Plus to gift another one, and then we got the whole world on our Ponzi scheme. All right. We were once in a... Before we got distracted by Timbo and his insistence on us helping him test. See, I'm gonna blame Timbo for the hype train. Wouldn't that be appropriate? Yeah, sure. Need an R over 1 to take over the world. Yeah, that's true. We still have a few ways to go, and you can also just take a look at it. I'm not really taking over the world. It would also be fun if someone did speedruns and I took the speedrun at the end of the base and just commented how awful, awful, awful that base was. You can give us a file and challenge us to reach certain milestones. Shortest to survive 100 collisions. Fastest 1 million to 10 million green circuits. Yeah, I like that idea, but I think that would be something I would need to be more engaged with in order for it to really take off. It's something where you see someone who has something like that on their channel and they go like, that's so awesome. But then honestly, it really requires such an engagement from the content creator. It's not something you just throw out there, because then people will actually do it and then you don't support it adequately. So, hello. I think it's one of those pipe dreams that I'd like to do, but honestly never will do, because it would take an engagement from me that I just can't promise. All right, get in here. Hello, Mikli. Oh yeah, there's a suggestion about small science, small city blocks. Yeah, could do that. I don't know. Oh, where's that? Oh, this is... Just go repair and go back again. I go back. Oh, that's a lot of attack. That's more than acceptable. That's an unacceptable amount of attack coming in. What about already finished bases? Oh, I'd love to. I'd much more be interested in finished bases than not finished bases. So if you have like a really cool base that you've been working on for a long time and you go like, it's such a shame that no one really sees it, then share it with me. If you have something cool that you want, then share it with me on Discord and write something about the things that makes it interesting and unique. Or like, oh, in this one I tried to do X, or in this one I was, I don't know, my goal was that. Can I have a look at my very first run? I mean, it would be interesting to, to have something that actually shows something unique. If it's hey, this is my first run, then it's just going to be too many things to tear apart, and that's also going to be a bit harsh, maybe. Hello, Jeff. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Tuesday? Yes. Did you hear it right? The leaders want to do base tours and bases made by people from Finland. Why? Oh, Finnish bases. Yes, absolutely. Ah, your mastery of the English language leaves much to be desired, my friend. But you have received compliments for your numbering. I can throw mine at you. It's basically the same as yours, but employs LTN and the modules make all the signs together. Oh, cool. That would be cool. I'd like to do that. Because it's also something that would just be... I mean, if we could make it into a thing, then it could be like something I throw on the channel on Saturdays. I assume we already discussed the Cyberpunk delay. Nope, we have not just talked about that. What about your 100th, first versus 100th run? I don't have a 100th run. This is season 43 and I have 45 seasons, so no more than that. Only a mediocre 45 bases of Factorio have I done. And actually some of them are not really complete. Yeah, so let's talk about, I did mention it slightly. Let's talk about the delay of Cyberpunk. It is the best news I've had all day, and more than just all day. It's the best news. I've actually haven't had a lot of good news today, so best news all day was just really like nothing. I am so happy that it's delayed, because there were too many things on top of each other that I wanted to play right there in November, and there was nothing in December. And now, beautiful. Christmas, that will be all the way up to Christmas. We'll be just having a good old time with Cyberpunk. I am so happy about it. I know that from someone who's just wanted to play that game, then it might be disappointing. But for me, more in terms of the content creation, then this will give me time to do a proper job on Valhalla, and it'll give me time to do a proper job on Demon Souls, and then I'll be ready to dive into to Cyberpunk when it comes out without any more distractions. And it's brilliant. Thank you. Did you sabotage? I would say that if you look at how the health situation is in Poland these days, it's not great. There's some pretty scary numbers. And that's probably, you could imagine that would also have an impact on sort of productivity. Doesn't take a lot to start impacting that. in terms of just both this sickness and the inability to meet in the get together and all those things. Yeah. So. Yeah. So. Every time they delay it, it will be that much better. They are reaching a point where it's never going to live up to the hype. That's the problem. The problem will be the hype. But I mean, from their perspective, I think it's way more important that they live up to the hype than they have like some 0-day issues. And at the end of the day, if you look at Witcher, how long time that was an active and active game, then all right, whatever. Then okay, fair enough. This one is still not getting any closer. You just get out of the way at least. There. There we go. Not great, it's terrible. Yes. It's terrible lots of places. Although some corners are rounding the corner. Don't know what corner they are. Oh, what? What? How did that forget the names here? 15! That's the last one of these. And we are probably not maintaining our 2K signs now that I think of it, because we've been letting it roll for a very long time without any follow-up on anything that's run out, any mines that have run out. Yeah. Yeah, New Zealand, doing well. Asia, generally. So in Denmark we have a mandatory about freaking time mask thing coming in effect tomorrow. And today I went to the supermarket wearing my mask, as I always am, and I was still the only one. I'm not like, it's fucking tomorrow, it's mandatory. That doesn't mean that it is irrelevant today. That's one of the things where the reason why it wasn't made mandatory as of tomorrow is because they were like, all right, it's going to be mandatory as of Thursday because you need to be able to buy a stockpile, and we want to make sure that that's never going to be an excuse. So as of Thursday, it's mandatory indoors. And then people go around Tuesday, when I think it's actually Wednesday, as of tomorrow. People go around today and go like, well, it's only tomorrow that the infection is on. That's not how it works. It's Thursday. Alright. It's not tomorrow. It's Thursday. Anyway, I would expect to be more than the only one in the supermarket with my job can still continue as long as the people keep the internet alive. I don't care if the rest goes to shit. I kind of do, because I have kids and they like to be around people. But from my perspective, I'll just stay away from people. So you guys keep your distance, but don't look like you keep your distance. And I'll keep my distance from you for about 2 minutes. I'll keep my distance, and then I'll be back with more. So don't go away. And this still doesn't work. All right, see you in 2 minutes. And welcome back. And let's also start by welcoming. Unfortunately, the API with Patreon is not working right now. So I did not notice until the break that 2 new protectors of the path have joined. As Raphael and Abrams. So thank you very much. If you are in chat, raise your hand so we can cheer at you. And then I would like to take this topic and change it to another topic. If I can choose another topic, then or I can allow you to choose another topic. But let's leave this topic as it is. I know it's a topic that we're all getting very emotional about, and very emotional things are not great to have here unless they involve unless they involve like logistics. Super volcanoes, yes, that's a great topic. Except I'm kind of, maybe I can do without too much doomsday prophecies right now. I think I got my fair share of that. And we need some, yeah. As a current. Hello, BGOP. Yeah, sorry, we're late. Yes, let's say, let's do races, genders, and politics, and religion on top of that. But I have a good excuse. Ooh, had a session 0 of D&D where I'm the GM. Oh, you're GMing. Nice. When are you going to GM a group for me? How did that work? Was it great? Was it good? Was it as disappointing as it always is when they can't figure out your brilliant plot and they just decide to go like, ah, fuck it, let's just go kill some people until the plot comes. Like, well, we'll just keep causing havoc until the GM force feeds and spoon feeds us the plot, because I don't get it. I've literally had episodes where that was kind of what we did, because it was just so frustrating. We just couldn't find the plot. We were looking all over and we couldn't find the plot, and it was so frustrating. And everyone in it was like, ah. Weren't playing yet. Oh, it was the episode 0. So it was all the preparation work. I made a series that I'm so proud of still. The concept of now this is a new topic, right? I did a theme. It was a, what's it called? It's a D&D world. It's where the city of Shan, the floating city, it's really cool. What is it called? 2 seconds. Eberron, yes, Eberron. Such an awesome one with the technology and magic just working together. It was so good. So the concept was that my little band of heroes, since they were low-level heroes, they were not the heroes. They were working for some time-manipulating dragons that were always in the background, and they needed to find people who could interact in time, that were sort of unbound, and they weren't. The way they were doing that was that they were destined to die, and then my team of heroes worked for the dragons indirectly to try to rescue the real heroes. So basically they were going on missions, and they were all sort of like, the idea was that they had to rescue someone, or they had to do prevent something from happening that was about to happen. So they gathered this team over here, and they kind of found out that, all right, hey, we found this guy and this girl and this one. And then they finally found the 4 real heroes, that they were the ones that were, they found out that we're not the heroes in the story. Why are we not the heroes? You're always the heroes in the story, and suddenly we're just the guys finding the heroes. So they found the 4 heroes, and then in best D&D spirit, it was, let's see if I can, but there was a paladin, a heavily armored paladin, and there was a shapeshifter, like a werewolf, except it was a lion. And how was it? I can't remember. What's the last one? Oh yeah, the strawman was a merchant. So basically the idea was that they had collected the group from the Wizard of Oz with them, and then they walked down the yellow brick road at some point, and they were like, but the lion shapeshifter, the Tin Man, the paladin, and it's just, the whole thing was just building up to that scene where the heroes, and then they all got killed, and then they're like, okay, now they were the backup heroes. They were the ones who were supposed to recruit the heroes, and then the heroes just got annihilated, and now they had to step up because fuck it, we don't have the real heroes. Didn't work. It was kind of really, everything was just set up so long that I had one of the scenarios where it was actually the Dorothy of the who was the white leader of, they were playing in, I forced them into a chessboard. Basically it was this graveyard, and she was caught in a sort of strategic game against a lich, and he was only going to do things at night, and she was only doing things in the day. So that was basically, they take turns, and I got the players persuaded, sort of manipulated into thinking that they could only interact on their turn, and they could only do one thing during their turn. Until they were like, hold on, we're not bound by this game. It makes no sense. Why is she only doing one thing? And she was like persuading them, like, all right, which is the move we have? We can either take this position, or we can attack over there, but we can only do one of them. And then when they realized, like, hold on, we're not bound by these rules, they went in, kicked in the door, and started bashing them, attacking the undeads during the day, and then they won. But I got them into following those arbitrary rules that she had set, and they were sort of locked in this game where none of them could win because they were following these rules. So they had to, a false dichotomy. It was super interesting to sort of, if you can sort of get them into a false dichotomy. That's it. That's what I was looking for. So yeah, I've had so much fun with these series, but man, does it take a long time to build and design all that stuff. Have such fun memories. We're not quite there yet, are we? Let's see. Is this one done? It looks like it's done. That's not it. That's not it. This is what I love, that I put 14 over 15, because that would be me. All right, let's throw some trains at it. Hello, Patrick. Yeah, I had so much fun with these, and I think it's one of the important things when you're game mastering. You cannot, well, you can, but not someone like me. If you only get the joy from the players enjoying it, I don't think that's enough. You should also have fun yourself playing the characters, and just, why? Really? Is that the biggest problem? Because what about the fact that we have number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Are you sure that's the 14, 15 that's the biggest issue here? I wanted to play the Exalted and can play once a month on Saturday. We're missing a player. Oh, nice. Black Condor. Yeah, Exalted, that was the game I played where the plot was missing. So I don't have fond memories of it. Exalted is, that's where you play sort of like, there's something like you bestowed some power from the gods or something like that, and hence the Exalted part. Except in that world, with a world of exalted heroes, and then we were just regular dudes. Except the stats meant that we came from this little island.
A gleaming
Hey, Grillius,
endowment.
keep the dream alive. Thank you. What's that? 20 euros, just like that. Thank you very much. We didn't build the dashboard. Nope. So in the world of exalted heroes, we were not exalted. We were just peasants on this little island. But our stats were just out of this world. Like, okay, so on this little island, I am the best human thief in the world. But I live on a little island with 100 people. And the blacksmith is the best blacksmith in the world. Of course, barring the exalted. It was just like, I just could not suspend my disbelief in a world like this. I mean, if we're going to be playing in a world where we have godly powers, then give us the goddamn godly powers and give us an excuse for it. But just, oh, you're just regular Joes. Yeah, but we're not. We're not regular Joes. The fighter is the strongest man there is in the world. Again, on this little shitty island. Hey, BGOP, how could you just come in here and start a discussion like that? Ghost Runner. Oh yeah, Ghost Runner. That it looks really nice, but it just looks super frustrating as well. All right, let's see. 15. I have 115. How about X's? There's an X, and there's no X. Damn it. All right, so coal. We also need to grab another one. Oh, we have lots of those. Sweet. Cool. Yeah, let's get that one. It's gonna be there, there. Go. Off you go. This game called Vigilant, it's like Bloodborne, but 2D side-scroller. Well, then it doesn't sound at all like Bloodborne. Sorry to say. How? No! It's like Bloodborne, except completely different. Okay, so please elaborate. How is it like Bloodborne when it's a 2D side scroller? Then you could say it's like Hollow Knight, for example. I don't think Ghost Runner would be a good game to stream if you want to interact with chat. Yeah, I know, that's true. It looks beautiful, but I also started watching something, and then I was like, all right. After 10 minutes, I was like, okay. I mean, it looks fun to play, but it doesn't look fun to watch. And then it also looks super frustrating. Yeah, Hades is also like it seems like a perfect game when you're playing some kind of competitive PvP game, and then you're in queue for the next game. Then whether it's Fortnite or Valorant or whatever it is, you're in queue and you just flash over, play some Hades. Because God knows you don't want to interact with chat, because that's full of Pepe hands and kick W and monk ass and golden kappas. What? No golden kappas? A golden kappa is a thing of the past already. Was that only yesterday? Did anyone figure out why there were golden kappas? This is while I wait for my software to build and test. Ah, nice. Golden kappa is not real. Okay, it can't hurt you. The Twitch marketing thing for something Twitch is doing. Maybe it was a distraction from all the fucked up shit they're doing with the DMCA shit. So maybe that's like, hey, here's a golden kappa. Tweet something else than us being awful. That's how marketing works. All right, we need to do another coal one. So coal. This one could be expanded. Nope, it cannot. How is that one not getting enough? So I guess I have to take this. Oh no, I can take that one. 17 million on this teeny tiny thing. Okay. All right, so we're gonna go out here. We will never need this dome, I think. Nah, let's go with a never. Cool. We need to build another outpost, and that's gonna be a. Is it gonna be a mine? It's gonna be weird. I mean, we could take one. We can take one this way, but this is excellent. But it's kind of hard to get two good ones here. Maybe like that. We can get two good ones. Yeah, kind of. Cool. We'll do it. Yeah, but if they tweeted about it with a video saying something is gonna happen on 14th of November. Wow, that was weird. Everyone gets a DMCA. You get a DMCA. You get a DMCA. Everyone gets DMCA. Woohoo! The new mandatory 90% ads when streaming. Yes, mandatory whenever they feel like it. Just throw an ad break in. I'm considering just throwing ad breaks in on the break on my breaks. The only reason I would do that is so that it could remove the pre-roll ads from people coming in. Enjoyed both the Sekirovitz YouTube today. You are going through the whole game again, chasing the 3 apes and all. Chasing the 4 apes? Oh, the whole game. All of it. And I'm going to do every single boss fight, even the absolutely horrible headless. And I just practiced today. I did a bit of a practice thing. I just practiced the headless monkey, the guardian ape. That's such a great fight. Such a great fight. Wish we had Halloween emotes. Yeah, that's actually true. Instead we get K-pop emotes. But thank you, Patrick. I appreciate it. Don't worry, it'll be the whole thing. And nothing but the thing. And we are going out to build a co-location. There. What's spookier than K-pop? J-pop, maybe? Good point. The time pre-rolls, I'm pretty sure it used to be 2 minutes disabled. Nope, it's It's you need to run 3-minute ad break per hour to get the ad-free experience. Boom, boom, boom. No. Should we, for once, pretend that we are actually going to use these? Sure. I think it's been 3 minutes all the time since they added it. But, I mean, since I haven't used it, I don't know. There. All right. So, we are also going to require... are we? Oh no, they took my stuff away. There. Let's see. I think I can take this. This is where it was, and then go one more down. Is that better? Nah. It is going to be there. Let's do it that way. Perfect. Choo-choo. And there. And yeah, get them out. Cool. My wife. Sticky, so is that you calling your wife a base? Not sure that's a compliment, at least not in the conventional sense. All your base that belong to us has a new meaning. Good thing she's not watching. Hello, Funran. Welcome. That one and that one. And these will be... Nope. Coal to there. X. Capital X. Caps lock. Is there really a use for caps lock? I don't know. Yeah. Are the new stations active? Yes. New stations are active. And now they also have the correct names. So everything should be fine. Oops, there. Nope. There. And that one's fine. Cool. Okay, you can go home, I guess. And you can go home. Coal X, coal, and we might as well one of them give it to 15. Cool. My wife has ruined the Netflix suggestions by watching some Korean series. Ah, yes, that's... You need to give her her own. Yes, that's also why I have my YouTube account here, which is my... Not my... Yeah, it's actually the same YouTube account that I'm uploading to. Is the one I have here. But on my PlayStation, I have another account. Because on my PlayStation, I watch League of Legends and StarCraft. But I don't watch that here. So it's much more convenient to have them separate. Seasonino's alt account, not surprising. It's not particularly secret because it's listed on my YouTube page. So it is for business inquiries, and people seem to think that business inquiries includes, hey, you forgot a pipe on your episode 27 of season 42 or season 15. Like, not really relevant, my friend. I have 4, 5 Google accounts. You never know. So I have my personal one, I have my business one, I have my trash one, and I have my gaming one. And then I have my daughter's, which I kind of also is mine. Whee! Oops, that was a bit early, wasn't it? I'll throw 2 trains into that one. And full cargo, and nope, not passed. And now we need to copy the last one. That's this one. Oops. Trains. Goes from here, go up until item count is greater than or equal to. Good. Off you go. And we've now killed the science in our base. Does anyone know if there is a masterclass for batteries? Nope. Yes. I don't have a masterclass for batteries because it's so simple, but I can't believe the number of times I've been asked about it. I just don't feel that there's anything to it. I mean, where's the battery build here? There is no battery build. Can't even show it to you. What? Why is there no battery build? That's weird. Sulfur? There. Batteries. I can't do a whole thing about this one, right? I don't think there's any better way. Maybe there is, but yeah, right? And hello, Asio. It gets asked enough. Maybe just stick the blueprint in masterclass. No need to a video. Maybe. But then it's still going to be the same question. We just at least have somewhere to direct. That's a lot of attacks coming in. Oh, you do not. Oh, okay. That's actually. Oh, yeah, no, that I know. We had an attack and it defended itself using rockets and killing all the lasers. Oh, let's not. Let's not even consider that. Oh, we need to spam. It just runs out all the time. This is not connected. This is not connected. Okay, so I can take this one out. There. That should do it. Do a 5-minute video and be, yeah. When the masterclass on another wall comes out, yeah, I don't know. I'm actually kind of in doubt what I should throw out next week or this week. Actually, I'm a bit at a loss though. And I'd also ideally like to do a tutorial for Oxygen Not Included by Saturday. Love to see solar. But I'd like to do one about power, sort of power transitions. Like, first you do this. Always, this is how much steam, and this is the time when you would switch from steam and add solar. This is how when you'd switch to nuclear, and this is when you switch back. Something to that effect. think I'm going to do some circuit thing, but then I have to reserve all of Saturday, all of Thursday for this, and also preferably doing something tomorrow. Not a masterclass, not a wall. I like. Okay, let's take a look at the warnings. That means I need to go away. That's actually super not at all a problem anywhere. Number 11 and number 3 is missing copper. That's nothing. And then a few things are missing iron. That's crazy. A modules masterclass. That's true. That's actually true. We should, but the problem is I haven't really designed it. Look, I actually did some startup design here, and then I got distracted, like so often. Could you blueprint 2, 4, or 8 outposts and make a bunch more at once? What do you mean? Like in this base? The answer is no. Wouldn't make sense. Here it is. Nope. And there it goes. There it goes. Sorry. This one is critical, but this one is more critical. I need you to do a masterclass. All right. Well, you need me? Mm-hmm. Persuade me then. All right. So what I want to do now is I want to figure out the ones that are not working. So copper 3. Copper 3 for the rocket modules, not working. Wooden Spiraton. It is what it is. Number 3. How would we ever find number 3? Oh, look. So you don't have it? Why don't you not have it? Oh, wow. This is cool. This is weird. This is actually... What? No. Crazy. This was... Ooh, that... That's a lot of grunting sounds. Huh. What's the deep vibrating sound in the background? It's my old dusty PC that's... It's not a vibrator. It's never a vibrator. It may be a vibrator, but it's not my vibrator. I'm out of copper. That means we need to build this one. That's a lot of landfill. That's not a problem, but it's a lot of landfill. Sounds like a hard drive. It's probably my it's the fan. It's my only fan, and it is
a kind
hey,
gesture.
thank you JPR, thank you for the 200 bits. Let me just check. Nothing about the CPU settings are by any means concerning. The pump is running quite a lot actually, but the water is 36 degrees, so nothing there, but the pump is actually pumping a lot. But the pump shouldn't make noise. It should be, it's the fan. The fan's running at 1300 RPMs, 2 of them. And the other one, on the graphics card is running at 0, and then it's spinning up now and going down. So nothing really on the graphics card, so it must be the one on my motherboard, the 2 fans on my motherboard, on the CPU, I guess. No idea. But it's pretty damn cool. 36.9 degrees. Seems like it's trying to keep it a bit too cold. I don't know. What it is, it's 30 hertz, which isn't a power component since the electricity is 50. Okay. I analyzed it before. I can point it towards it, then it's probably going to be much more audible. I'll just try it. So here are headphone users, careful. It went away? Then it's probably me. Then it's me humming at a at a 30 hertz ratio. I don't know. Are you hungry? Always. No. All right. Well, it's one of those things where no one is paying any attention. No one hears it at all, and then someone comes in and everyone goes like, oh, "Yeah, that's true." And maybe this one, and music is too loud, and your audio, and by the way, your camera is also like tech support stream. Whoa. Can I please have double-digit FPS? Please? Pretty please? This happens to people from other universes. Your frequency is out of phase with this unit. Yeah. You aren't as orange today as usual. I don't know. Oh yeah, by the way, random stuff. What is worse than corporate bullshit? It's in the same category as corporate bullshit, so it's kind of a trick question. Students trying to do corporate bullshit. That's worse. Oh, I was in this. I met my mentee today, and it's organized by a community at the university I used to go to. It's awesome, but the funny thing is, like, they're really serious and professional, so they want to speak corporate language. Problem is, it's cliche, and I'm kind of allergic to it now, and it doesn't sound good when you do it. So, so they were like started with a why are you in this mentoring class here? It's if you just become 1% better every year, then let me just do it. I can't remember the numbers, but it was just like, yeah, okay. So if you just become 1% better every day, that's not a big deal, right? Just 1%, yeah? Then over a year, you become 38% more productive, 38 times more productive. Yeah, but if you're 1% less productive every day, then you'll, at the end of the year, be 0.03% efficient. Like, wow, you guys are engineers. It's just it's when rookie engineers try to speak corporate and all they do is just, hey, what if we raise it to the power of 365? We'll get a pretty big number. Yeah. Okay, it was very cringeworthy, but I mean, they mean well, and it's kind of cute and all that, but yeah, okay. Spherical cows in space. Woo! I actually just was about to run in front of that one. Good thing I didn't. Why is my inventory so full of junk? Because it always is. That's why. That one's not necessary. That one's not necessary. It looks green. Goodbye, FPS. When you have a moment, can you pull up the F2? It's a Pathfinder. Pathfinder is not, but it's not even like the one that I don't know what it, and it comes in waves. So my guess is that it's. I think it's the tubes of the internet that's full of porn and poker, and sometimes my messages they kind of get stuck in queue, and then when the sort of the clog of porn and poker sort of moves along the way, then too many packages of Factorio comes through. That's what I think it is. But I don't know. I should put a disclaimer. I am not actually a network technician. I know that I speak the language, but I'm not actually a trained professional. So take my advice. I do know a lot about it though, but it's porn and poker. Alright, time to switch to manual mode on a busy intersection. Why didn't you just stop that?
Oh dear, there seems to be a little problem with one of your locomotives.
That's actually not at all surprising. Not at all surprising at all. I can make it. I can make it. That's totally understandable why we don't have fuel, because we are actually not fueling this train. So that's kind of a good reason why we don't have fuel, because we're not fueling it. So I'm just gonna go like, yeah, you can also have 2 of these, and that should also last a while. Boop. Happy. Probably take you off. Okay. And take this out as well. All right, so let's build a copper location. Oh man, my FPS is just, it's tanking. That's what it is. Right here. If build it this way, we can have a lot, but we also cannot do what we need. So we have to build it this way. There we go. Oops, hold on. That might not be correct. No, that's okay. That can be built, right? Nope. There. Automatic refueling. And we have automatic refueling for everything except the stuff we don't have. Oh, that's not great. We forgot our greens. The good thing we have a secondary defense. Oh, you got stuck. Oh my god. This is killing me, this updates. Go. Right, something got destroyed, but nothing bad happened. That could have been expensive. Yes. Could have been. But we had the foresight to have double defensive layers. I feel that you are very slow. Is the blueprint showing an assumed feature or mod? It's a feature. It's a new feature, but it's a feature. How about building stuff? 1, 2, 3. Good. Let's get down there. Who would have thought that another wall would fail? I don't know. Who would have thunk? Really like to get some landfill out here. Please, landfill. Defense in depth is good. Nah. It's weird not seeing the bots. Yeah, it is, but it's a necessity, unfortunately. That one did not want to be built, or what? Oh, no, 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 don't nuke the rest. I think it's every time there's a biter attack, it just blows up. You do have landfill, right? Yeah, you have landfill, so just use the landfill. Use it. Alright, this one kind of got built. Kind of. And this one should be called X, so it doesn't get confused. And the first one will be 15. What? Nope. There was not 15. It was 3. It's 3 I want to get rid of. Yes. That thing. That thing. Oh. Oh. This is incorrect. Because it's coming in on this pipe, or pipe. You know? Have you built stuff? Nope, you still haven't built stuff. Hi, out-tapped. Alright, let's get you out. Sorry. I'm gonna build it this way instead. That's not a good idea, is it? The last one? No. The last one is not a good idea. Rest is a good idea. Yeah. There. And let's move up and get our building train. How did this one not get built back when I was paving this world? No idea. Yep, it's working. You are not needed, are you? No, so you just go home. Except you can't, but you can pretend to go home. Not a lot, but something. Hello, Faircraft. Welcome. I'm hoping the devs teasing us to just wait for 1.1 when somebody mentioned how nice the map icons are. Yeah. That's true. That's also one of the things that I noted. And that would be nice. Haha, works. That's crazy how it's just exactly room for it. And remember the signals. Okay, hello train. That was a murderizer train. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then that one gets up here. And there. Good stuff. It's ready, and they're all called X except nothing. Oh, that was my train. My train went home.
Our illustrious champion returns.
Hey, thank you, Castor.
Welcome
Thank
home.
you for the 6 months of Twitch Prime. And you need to get back here. You're all the way up there. That's a long way off. So get to this location. Good. Hello, Salimtru. You just use non-explosive rocket in your build and repair, because then I have to manage the different kits for different things. This is panic. I have to get that fast. I did not expect to run out of this. Let's see, what are we up to now? We're up to 160. It has to go up to 265, 256 before it actually makes a difference. Howdy, old timer. See them as default with an easy performance mode that turns off these options if you start having performance issues. That would actually be nice. Like basically, if this one starts lagging, it's a very much advanced feature, right? But then again, you could also just 50 engage the turrets. We're getting so many attacks in here. Maybe it's time for us to start we're not getting any new nests anywhere and haven't gotten for a long time, but yeah. So basically at this point we are at 2100, and in the last hour we're going to launch more than that, more than the 100 left. So that means we'll have less than 2000 for that. That's going to be 4 streams of content. That's going to be Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, and Tuesday. Hello, this one. I'm going to need a lot of that. And also some beacons. Nothing not working? Sweet. That's such a good build, this one. And we go back. Except that maybe I realized that, oops, this can't go by. This will just have to take the other one, which we'll get. So now we can go back to number 3, which was kind of not working. It is working, but not working enough. Oh, man. 56. I'm gonna leave it because it's kind of not a problem. All right, number 11. Is this one. No, 12, that one. So that's only loaded by 3, and that's the reason why, because this one is the slowest one. So that's the one that's going to last for the longest time. Still, we're at plus 600% productivity, so it's multiplied by 7. So how long time does it take for one builder to launch, to build it? Oh, we had that problem long ago. Does logic robot speed now faster than blue belt? I don't know. No, doesn't. I don't think so. Can't imagine that's the case. Okay, so we know that number 11 is bad, but I'm going to leave it bad for a while. 12 is bad, and I'm going to leave it bad for a while. Then we go over to the... Okay, now... That's actually bad, that this one is so bad that it hasn't launched for 5 minutes. Okay, but then it launches now, so it's good. Okay, so nothing to worry about. So the fact that we have number 11, 12, and 3, they are both known, or all known. Number 3 is because it's almost out. We're going to run it completely dry. Number 11 and 12, they are because they're only partially filling the trains, and therefore they're slower. So let's look at the ones on the science side. Number 2, 5, and 7. We're going to do that after. You could add 3 to 11 and make a new train go to 3. No. That's not how I do it. That's going to be way too complicated to keep track of. Because train 3 goes to station 3 and they can't go to anywhere else. Then I get confused. So I'm going to just take a short break and then we go back. Okay, this is actually not working yet. Not quite. But it's getting there. Solar panels. Build more solar panels. Damn. Hey, look. It's building. Yay. There. Alright, short break, and then we'll be back. 1 more hour to go today. So let's take a look at that. We are going to go through this science part and see if they are lacking, and then we'll keep the other ones rolling just a bit longer. Even though they're kind of slow, but number 11 and 12 doesn't matter if they're slow because they're going to be going into a science depot that doesn't have any science coming in, so it's not a problem until we get more science. So, break time. See you in a bit. Still doesn't work. Alright, welcome back. That was a rough one. Whoops, another attack there. Blue is going there. Okay, so we are going to check this one. And the blueprint, no, the dashboard hasn't built yet. And I just thought about it. Now I could do the dashboard, but I would... The thing about the dashboard, though, is that I kind of want to add the blueprint of text plates, because otherwise I can't write copper 1, copper 2, otherwise it just becomes lights, and then how do we signify what it actually is? Then it's not really useful. Without text plates, the dashboard isn't really very useful. So since I don't have that mod, I am not really going to add it right now. What I am going to add is start adding. Let's see, I need to add 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, that's a lot of landfill. Start here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So those have to be built. And let's see. How much landfill do I have? I don't know, but I'm crafting it pretty quickly. I have 16,000 here. I have nothing in these boxes. Not much. We can just make another one with landfill. I don't know. What about in my home? I have 107,000 landfill. So if I feel like I need landfill, I could also just make... And let's actually grab some landfill from this location. Because we've been just making tons of landfill here and for no use. It's not being used inside this resource anyway, so we're going to make another landfill train. I think we actually... Didn't we have one? Yeah, we did have one. Well, no, now we don't. Oh, go down. And heading to night business. Sorry for the ghostly present tonight. That's alright. You have lots on your mind. Maybe you'll share it at some point. If there's something you want to share, we'll be here. That's fine. And there. And we just need a train at this location. And this one also needs just a little... There. That's our landfill train. Have you tried the Rocket Rush scenario? Nope, I have not. Don't know what it does. Sounds like something with Rush. Sounds like speedrun thing. This one's unfortunately not really working as well as it could or should. Something we can work with, but... Okay, when is this one full? 4,000, it's gonna take a while. I haven't tried it, so but something that's called Rocket Rush, it's probably something that's speedrun. The reason why I don't like speedruns is because it prevents me from having a conversation with you in chat. And that's kind of the best part of streaming, is being able to just talk and hang out and just have a good time. Why do you not max out the capacity on the requester chest? Because when I max it out, then if it doesn't have enough, then all of it goes to the first ones. And even when filling up, it'll all fill in the first one, and then the next one, and then the next one. And that means it's going to take longer for it to spread out. Oh, oof. Oof. Big oof. Maybe a bit of repairs down here, and then go to the next troubled region. That's going to be up here. That's a lot of incoming problems. I don't know if that's an old thing. Probably is, otherwise it would have come in by now. Okay, are we done? 12,000. Nope, not done. If you're doing a similar station but with LTN, how would you make it so that you could get more than one train load ready and have them distribute somewhat evenly? I wouldn't. If I wouldn't have more than I wouldn't have two trains. I would have one train, one station, and then sending that out. Because I'd rather have them coming in sequence than in parallel. Because in parallel you risk having two half-full trains and nothing can go out, or two half-full loads. The trains are not coming until they can load fully. So I'd much rather have one station and then set the number of allowed wagons to, or a number of allowed trains to 2, for example, so you can actually get 2 trains in there. It's only right now that it's going to be a charging issue. In a very short time, it's going to be completely irrelevant with the charging. I have no sound. I assume I am getting chewed out. Okay. There you go. There. Will there be a blueprint for the belt weaving lab? Yes, there is already. There is. It's in my paste bin, and I put it there last time, so it's somewhere on my paste bin. I'm sure there's a link to the paste bin thing somewhere. Alright, so we can just do the landfill part right now, and then see where it takes us. We did not investigate why number 2, 5, and 7 are slow, but they're probably just slow. What? Okay, I can't do this one. Good thing this is not a busy area. And I am an idiot, because that's not where I was supposed to go. It was the other side. Woohoo! So we'll just make a bit of art here. It's this one. Don't really care about my landfill not looking good. Or do I? There.
A generous bestowal.
I can't remember how to pronounce that name. Thank you! Since I made a PayPal and Streamlabs account, I might as well use it. Enjoy your vids. Thank you for the time you spent. Thank you. Thank you for supporting this little endeavor of ours. Really appreciate the support. And it actually, it is... It's just a tough thing with this... with this, yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what to talk about it. It's just really weird. Shh. There, come on. It's still really weird that I pay my bills through the generosity of strangers online, and when it works, it's awesome. When every single like cancellation or every time, this is the part that I don't think a lot of people maybe realize, is that naturally things go up and down. There are good things, there are just random good events, random bad events, whatever. It just goes like that. But every time it goes like this, they go like, ah! yeah, it's just going all the way up there. Every time he goes like that, he's going, oh my god, I'm dead. And that happens on a daily basis. So it's so difficult not to get caught up in it, but it's probably not a good idea to do. Oh, hello, train. I didn't think they would be busy here. Ooh. Next. More batches. I wish life did not have stress. Yeah. And I honestly think that everyone, all content creators have it like that. I mean, of course, until a certain point. But I think even the biggest of streamers who have nothing to, no economic woes of any kind, they are still looking at their numbers and going like, oh my god, it's going down. Am I losing my relevance? Are people abandoning me? I think that's just the nature of being a... I mean, a lot of people just say, I don't look at my numbers. Like, yeah, but I think that's very few who don't look and deal with their numbers.
A kind gesture.
Hey, Versranto, thank you. You'll need it soon. Need it soon? Thank you. That's not what I actually meant, but it's just a funny concept. But I think that a lot of people go like, when things are going up, then go like, yes, I finally found something. This is working. And when things are just having the slightest of downturn, go, oh my god, no one's watching Factorio anymore. No one's watching my Factorio anymore. No one. It's kind of, it's the nature of being a street musician online without music. Don't mind. No complaints, by the way. Just it's just I'm just sharing what's on my mind, and that's on my mind. There. Yay! We got one. Let's keep this one up. Nope. Let's take the other one then. We can alternate these. There. Oops. Cool. Life did not have stress. I get caught up in the most minor things, and sometimes it desensitizes me to the major things. Yes, that is a super good point, Sergeant Dragonbane. Sorry, I just only read half of it. It's such a good point. I mean, get caught up in really trivial things that really doesn't matter, and whether that's like an irrelevant deadline at work or something like that, or the fact that the views are slightly down, and then there are big things going on that are probably worth worrying a bit more about than that. Do you think that this ups and downs compensate for being away from corporate? Oh, absolutely. Under 2,000 tonight? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, definitely. We have 45 minutes left. Absolutely. It's we'll be less than 2,000 here. Absolutely. It's I'm really enjoying what I do, but it's also important for me to use the stuff that I know, and a big part of that is also the data analysis and figuring out and testing things and making adjustments and all that stuff. So if I'm going to be blind to the metrics and the performance and all that stuff, then it wouldn't really work, right? Because I mean, I was looking at something in the spring. Things were not really working out. I was like, everything was just meh. Everything was meh. It was. YouTube subscriptions was 800 per month. It's like very low. Twitch viewership was down. I just didn't have anything sort of going on. And that's when I I started the masterclass thing because I was like, and I sparred with the moderator team, like, all right, well, I need to do something. All right, and we sparred and had good ideas, and then all right, and then I did it, and it gave a huge boost to my YouTube channel, and it has it's been one of those things where I kind of, my YouTube, I didn't like it so much, so I deprioritized it and focused more on Twitch. And then, of course, when I don't prioritize something, then it's not going to do well. And then I put in a conscious effort to do something new and did the branding and tied it together with the Twitch and YouTube, and it worked really well. So it was a masterclass brought me to you. Exactly. I was like, how do I get new viewers in? Because the old viewers are not going to stick around forever. You can't be relying on the old guard all the time. And this is also what we see, that people who have been around for a long time, they will eventually phase out, either just maybe not be as engaged, or maybe just be maybe just disappear altogether. And that's totally fine. That's how it works. No one, or no, not no one, but this is all my thing. But for most people, this is just a hobby that you enjoy, and then just hey, want to be part of it and support this lunatic who is doing these kind of things, and that's perfectly fine. But at some point, it's gonna be like, I have more important things to spend my time and money on, or find something else. So totally natural. So I need to be sure that I don't only rely on the people who've been around for a long time, but keep building a new audience as well, and get new people in here. And that's what we've been doing. Weekly recap on YouTube. Cool. Yeah, that's also one of the things that, like, okay, I've been spending a lot of focus on how do I tie my YouTube presence and my Twitch presence together, because YouTube is excellent for discovery. So, hey Castor, thank you. Thank you very much for the 5 gift subs. Thank you. Very generous, Castor. That's it. I can't see the leaderboard though. Not your first gift subs around here. Found you on Twitch only after all the YouTube content. Yeah. But then you're still like, you're browsing and you're like, maybe I'll watch some Factorio, and then you find a name that you know, and then maybe you'll go like, oh, I know that guy from YouTube. I didn't know he was streaming as well. So again, it's just name recognition.
A new subscriber. Come, steel yourself.
Branding.
We are building an army.
Building an army. Thank you. This is awesome. Oh, no. Undo.
A new subscriber.
The horror.
Come, steel yourself. We are building an army.
Got carried away, as always. Size for 8 and 5 subs. Okay, but you've been giving more subs, but then it hasn't been in this month then. Have I run out? Off you go. And undo. Completely irrelevant to build those middle ones because I'm going to delete them anyway. There. Go back to a save. Can't be. Yeah, I know. It's horrible. I have to turn the whole lake into a grid now. Yeah. I forgot what got me into Factorio at first, but I enjoyed your straightforward and well-constructed content and playthrough. That's let me out. Thank you, Funrun. Yeah. And the focus for me now is, that's not a secret, is to be able to do other things than just Factorio. It's pretty cool to have such a strong base on Factorio, and I enjoy the game and I enjoy playing it, and I enjoy very much the engagement we have here. and but I also want to be able to, before I get bored with Factorio, I have to be able to do other stuff.
Welcome home.
So that's why I'm doing a lot of experimentation, a lot of internal marketing here for my non-Factorio content as well. Marcel van Dongen, thank you very much for staying with the path for 6 months. And you go home. Whoop. Crazy Beard. It's not very polite question to ask, but the very simple answer is no fucking way I'm not. I had a very good job at previously, but it's not about the money. It's about not killing yourself, which I was basically doing at my job, my corporate job. Have you tried oxygen not included? Are you kidding me? I'm streaming it 3 times a week. It's alright, Sentinel. Welcome. Well, isn't that awesome that you come here and go like, hey, have you tried this game? And then I'm going like, you know what? 3 days a week. How about that? What more could you wish for? I think Minecraft can bring a lot of new viewers for you, and it's inside the realm of people. Maybe it is, but I don't have an interest in Minecraft. If I don't have an interest in it, I don't think I can deliver good content. Yeah, so check my schedule. But it's just funny to see questions like that. It kind of went like, sometimes someone goes like, oh, have you heard about the city block concept? And I go, yeah, I've heard about it. It's pretty cool. Exactly. Minecraft viewers tend to be younger and less mature. Exactly. Which isn't bad per se, but I like having a primarily grown-up crowd here. And if I was catering to a younger crowd, I would go like, whoa! A lot more. Brother. Yeah. I don't. So, yeah. Bring back Neo's shock emote. We can actually just add it, because I have some emote slots I haven't used. Which is a damn shame. Luckily you don't lose emote slots when you go down. Who does Masterclass in Factorio? Have you heard of him? Nope, no, I haven't. Yeah, I heard about these YouTubers who just use their fame to spew bullshit and doesn't know the game, and just because he gets the views doesn't mean he knows anything about how to build a nuclear power plant. You really should stop spreading fake news about nuclear power plants just because you have an audience. Yeah. Yeah. What do I like about Factorio and Satisfactory? I think I can be more straightforward at this point and go like, I like the fact that I can build things in finite time in Factorio. That's a... Stop! Oh, it's automatic, that's why. Building bases in finite time is a huge plus when it comes to base building games. Call me old-fashioned, but that's just my opinion. Or in linear time, polynomial time, exponential time, I don't know. Have you tried building anything big in Satisfactory? It kind of takes a while. You know, I actually think that if I'm going to be completely honest, then Satisfactory you build in linear time, and I think that in Satisfactory you build in logarithmic time. To anyone who's got any mathematical background, or doesn't that seem right? So if I want to build a twice as big base in Satisfactory, it takes twice as long time. Because you can just put down one block at a time and that's it. It's linear time. But Factorio is, if I want to build a twice as big base, I can enlist my robots. It's not gonna take double the base, does not take double the time. But it's maybe like some kind of logarithmic function. I think that actually makes I think I kind of made sense there. Huh. How about that? And log n, yes. I mean, we talk about sort of orders of magnitude. Yeah, it's sublinear, yes, but anything that's sublinear, you just call it logarithmic and be done with it.
Welcome back. Your steadfast loyalty
I like making
is
sense.
greatly
It happens once in a
appreciated.
while. Hey, the Rayman. Thank you for the 3 months. Thank you for the Twitch Prime.
A generous bestowal.
A generous bestowal. Thank you for the $5 donation, Killer Chris. Didn't want to miss an opportunity for a few rockets. Loving the on ice streams too. Thank you. It also it actually really nice for the people that maybe also like some of the other content for this, because I'm naturally this is my main event, so it's also nice to see that other things. And I'm honestly super surprised at how popular the Oxygen Not Included streams, how popular they are. Like yesterday, we peaked at, I don't know, 200 and...
endowment.
Ooh, wow, Krillios, thank you for the $2,000. Well, but not quite $2,000. All right, then 2,000 bits then. Thank you very much, Krillios. Wow, you nearly. Biggest one-time donation was $1,000 in one go.
A generous
Which was a
bestowal.
Patreon. Hey, Hetchu, thank you. You have $500 incoming. Yeah, let's pretend. Let's pretend. Yeah. Thank you very much, Hetchu. There. Ta-da! Now fill it up. Oh, I forgot to summon the next train. Is that you? Nope. It's you. Here. Wow, this is slow. Then I'm actually going to pass on you and just take the other one because this one is ready. It's not ready. Why is it not ready? Then I am going to take you. No, I'm not. Oh. Here. Damn, there's a... hey, Foxy Paws, starting, so never got the artillery train and any of that. Like, ooh, new toys, yes, and Spidertron. Spidertron's really nice. Oh, speaking of Spidertron, whoop, where are you? Oh, you're stuck. You're stuck. Look at this cutie. And it's not just cute, it's also... Alright, let's see. In fact, that Factorio's fastest, most expensive belt is barely as fast as yellow belt. Yeah, I mean, that doesn't matter. From a building perspective, that's just... Bigger numbers does not make it a better game in any way. I think that I think I made sense, and I shouldn't sort of pat myself on the back, but someone has to. I think the part about the linear time versus, let's call it logarithmic time, is actually the core of the issue for me. Oxygen not included also kind of has it, but the fact that they get faster and better, they move faster, they get higher skills, and there are more dupes, means that it scales in multiple dimensions, which means you will build bigger. Cool. Juka Juvu, thank you for the 2 months. Welcome back. What? Oh, modules. Hold on. We forgot to summon the train. Oh, my frames. Give back my frames. I want more frames. There. And I also want my builder train. And I want more multi-threaded Factorio. Yeah. I'm not... Again, I don't want to be hating on Satisfactory because I really love the game and I think it's a really, really cool game. I just want more from it. Let's go here and fix all of that stuff, but not getting it. Sound like an old man there. I am an old man, sorry to say. So which means I actually like it more than in Factorio because when you control X and V... Come on, robots. You fix, and you repair, and you build, and you do stuff. Come on. Why are they not? You have 162 laser turrets. Get them in there. Also in there, for example. Before you leave this base, you have to blast that biter island off the map. Samatsuri. Stinosko Island? I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be popular if I blast off Stinosko Island. There. And this one just needs some... And you can go home. Go home. And off we go. Build more. And it is deliberate why I'm not using my robots for it, because then they'll run out and then I'm still gonna do it manually anyway. But I don't get this. Why are we... Oh, my frames, it's actually the drawing thing. It's not actually the update thing that's lagging. It's somewhere up here. Game render. It was that. Is that? No, where is it? This one is about the calculations, but there's another one that is... I don't know. I want to see a stack inserter in person view. Turn off clouds and animated water and see if it does anything. Oh, yeah, we put water. Oh yeah, I put clouds on again back in the. I remember someone was actually saying, "I don't have water. Don't have clouds," but it looks kind of boring without. I took those out actually, and we'll do that one. I don't think that's it. It would be weird if it was. It's not. But I would mainly do this because all it does is the clouds. All it does is just confuse the compression algorithm for no purpose, no reason. I leave it open. Problem is that the actual act of having that one open affects the performance as well. Foxbro followage? That's a... Why did you... Ain't got that set up. Okay, I don't know what you expected. I've never heard of a command called followage. What would that be? What do you expect it to be? Then maybe it's gonna be something and I go like, ah yeah, we should have that. What is followage? Follow age? Follow age? What is that? What's the point? To see how long someone has been following? Oh no. Did I just... No, I didn't wreck everything yet. How long someone has been following the channel? It's... I've seen it elsewhere, but you can just click the name and then you can see how long they've been following the channel. Come on! Build! There we... No. Yes. Yo. Yes. No. No. Yes. Okay. Good thing we're resolute in our no and yes. There. What if an abusive girlfriend comes and says, I have blueprints, do you still love me? And I'm gonna be like, I always loved you. You know that, honey. I always loved you. How could you doubt it? How could you ever doubt that I loved you? I never stopped loving you. Beep, 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 beep. I don't want to be in this train when it collides with something. There. Go back. Summon the next train. Doo -doo -doo. Trying to turn off water shaders. They do a little reflection on terrain border, and I'm wondering if that... I don't think it's any of those, Jeff. Alright. If that was the case, I would have the same problem running it locally. I don't. I have no problems running it locally. Not at all. It's something to do with the fact that it's on a server. So maybe sometimes there's some kind of runs, that some kind of periodic things, whether it's biters at forming an attack force or something that spikes up. And if I was playing myself, the FPS and UPS would just throttle down to maybe 53 and then go back up to 60, and I wouldn't notice anything. But the server can keep up, so it runs at 60, it sends to me, and I can't keep up. So instead of jumping down to 53 with the server, then it keeps spamming it. So that means I'm going to be hit harder, and then I have to catch up again. It's a server thing. It's the server that's running too fast for my PC. Look at that. See, the buffer is increasing. As soon as this one drops, the buffer is increasing. Turn everything off and we're just looking at a spreadsheet. There you go. Happy? Well, still. Alright, let's summon another train. The landfills, anytime you have a It's not just landfill, it's also concrete. It's anytime you have these big ones, they're always bad. Always have, always will. This is the first place you notice performance issues, is when you run around with a big paintbrush. But there, clunk, look at that. Buffer went up to 10. Because I can't keep up with the stuff the server sent. So server sent something that we can't keep up with. And then it takes a while for us to sort of catch up on it. Real enemy is the water. Yeah, right now actually the real enemy is the water. Did I just do it in the wrong place? No. No, this one is implicit actually. Looking good. Hey, Josie, you're a teacher and can't for the life of me figure out where I get the saves. I want to explore your worlds. Hey, cool. Thank you. It's in Discord. And in Discord, if you link your Discord, is it the same name you have on Discord? Or on Patreon? Alright, I see you joined not long ago, so let me just check if things are set up correctly for you. Thank you very much and welcome. Let's see. Yes, you have your Discord name. It's the same one. And I can go here and here. There you go. Now I tagged you in the super secret location in Discord. Oh no, I don't have any of that. No. Where is it? I can see that. Oh no, less than 2,000. Yeah, the buffer is not great. So all I can do is just wait for the buffer to go down. And now it's crawling up again. I mean, the FPS is crawling up again. What is this one? Nope. This one? Nope. More landfill. Woohoo! Yeah. This is just nice, and we're just preparing things for the inevitable expansion here. Factorio multiplayer works by having the server and client simulate everything, and it just sends players input back and forth. Yeah. So it doesn't. I have to do exactly the same calculations. That's kind of how it keeps it consistent. And then I don't know if it sends. If it sends everything, it must send everything, or yeah, it must send. I don't know what it does. It does some clever things, and it's clever, and that's pretty clever. That's what I know. But zooming around on the map is not great. Turn on the map when you join the server. After that, the player sends actions and your game simulates them. Yep. And also I sent actions to the server, like I'd like to go this way. Which is the reason why I get...
A resplendent offering.
Whoa! Thank you, Execute LOL. What did League of Legends do to you? Thank you for the $50 donation. Love your content, 99%. I only see it on YouTube, but now I caught you live, and that's what you get, Kappa. Well, it can't be your first time on Twitch since you are just throwing Kappas around like a like a pro. Thank you very much, Mr. Execute. Thank you very much. And look, we're above 2,000. So Mr. Execute has saved us from the sub 2,000 today. I think. Yeah, I think actually you saved us. Thank you.
Your steadfast loyalty
And welcome,
is
Sharai.
greatly appreciated.
Thank you very much, actually. Are you also in chat? Or did you just zoom it like that? Twit, twit. There might be something about the landfill. There might be something about it that's not super
A
duper.
new subscriber arrives.
There we go.
Fills you with determination.
Absolutely isn't yet. Thank you very much, Execute. Don't I and this up? Yes, indeed. Thank you. And welcome. Thank you very much for your gleaming endowment. What about a hauling Spidertron? That's actually what I'm doing right now. The Spidertron is only coming up here because I need to loot some stuff from it. And I need to summon the other landfill train. It's pretty cool to have two landfill trains. There. Do trains hit Spidertrons? Nope, I don't. To fit in with Twitch, so I'll try again. Poggers. Yes, poggers. It's kind of a it's one of those things where be careful what you wish for situations, where sometimes it'd be fun to sort of have some of those Twitch memes running, and at least sort of semi-ironically it would kind of be fun. But on the other hand, I know that I would get so tired of it way before chat would be tired of it. And then I'm going like, no, why? That's an interesting, the author, not at all jerk. I thought, oh wow, what are we talking about, Southern Dragonbane? Reddit and the author not being a jerk? I mean, are you sure it's Reddit you're looking at? Actually, the Factorio Reddit is pretty good. Who wrote his own multi-thread? Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, sometimes you find those just absolute nuggets on just brilliant. Didn't I summon a train? Yes, I did. Cool. And the green one, you're probably gonna go out here for repairs and stuff, or to repair. Let's get a bit more landfill for this one. Oh man, this one. How do you prevent a late game base from becoming repetitive? I mean, I don't mind the sort of some of the repetitive nature, but also mainly from a viewer perspective. Can I do this? I should not do that. I can do this one though. That is just absolutely destroying performance. Dragging this one in map view is a big nope. So that's exactly what I'm doing. They need to be there as well. Sure, but not now. There. And take this out. There is a problem with doing it this way, and that's the fact that when I start building these, it's super easy to build them, except my base cannot keep up fast enough with replenishing the resources. Ooh, 4 things destroyed. All right, Green, you are... you're gonna go up there for sure.
A resplendent
Whoa,
offering.
Manuel, thank you. I don't even know what Twitch emotes are. So you thought that was all? I'm not done yet. Thank you, Manuel. Are you? Who are you? Are you the same, or is that? It sounds a bit like you're the same as, and just maybe forgot to change the name. But thank you, Manuel. Are you in chat as well? Then throw some emotes. The 61, 15 times, maybe 5 times. Yeah. Yes. Oh, we just need 6 more. Then it's 2077. Then we can celebrate the fact that we are getting a delay. I don't think I've ever been so happy to hear about the delay, except in a corporate world. Oh. Damn it. I couldn't mute. Oh, it's you. Do we call you Manuel, or do we call you Execute? Thank you very much. Yeah, well, that was a clumsy one. But I was like reaching for the mute button, so that was a half-assed dab. Wow, thank you very much for the $100 donation tonight. I mean, you never really know. You never know. When are you gonna pay for that dab emote? Yeah, actually, okay. So one of the things that it's a typical manager me problem. So we now have a situation where I have some of my emotes are made by Casey, and some of the
bestowal.
hey, I don't know how to pronounce that. It annoys me so much. Thank you for the $7 donation, and we just missed the 2077. Yeah, okay, so about the emote thing, I have, if you look at this emote is made by one artist, and that one is made by another artist, and that kind of shows. Wow.
Have returned.
Thank you very much for 10 gift subs. You're just absolutely destroying it here. Thank you. Yeah. Well, that's one hell of a way to make a presence.
We are building an army.
If you're not even watching YouTube content much, then I guess you're watching on
our illustrious.
I guess you're watching on Twitch. Then I guess you're watching on YouTube. So you've been watching for a while. I mean, I recognize the name from YouTube comment, but I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing.
A new subscriber arrives.
And then I go like, oh, it's you. I have banned you because of your rude comments.
A new subscriber.
I feel like I've gotten my answer to why the stream is still running. Well, the stream is still running is because it's 5 minutes to midnight.
Return.
Thank you very much, and welcome to the people who just got some yes, a new gift sub to the community.
A new subscriber. Come, steal yourself.
Regulars, and I see some new people. So that's good.
Our illustrious champion returns. Welcome home.
Daylight saving time is stupid. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, 5 minutes to pumpkin time. We're definitely gonna get this one done.
Illustrious champion returns. Welcome home.
Wow, there's a lot of illustrious champion returns. Among those gift subs.
Our illustrious champion
Another
returns.
illustrious champion.
Welcome home.
Oh. Well, that's kind of... Well, now you got reconscripted. You don't get away so easily. Who is really long subscriber to this channel? What? I have one sub to give away. Who is really long subscriber to the channel? Well, a long subscriber would be someone who is already subscribed. Follow. Yeah, I don't know if they probably gotten a gift sub anyway. Most who are regular follower. Oh, that's not empty. What? Oh, right, that was the counter. Pfft, silly me. Let's see if we can get the other train in if it has built enough. Not quite, but it's good because that means we're using it at a good rate. Let's get you there. Oh, Foxy Paws has been following since 2017. Yeah, follow since 1st of August. Since 1st of August? What? You've been following since 1st of August 2017? That makes no sense. Was I streaming 1st of August 2017? That makes no sense. That's yeah, you were. I guess I was. I mean, if I say something, it says 40-month subscribers. So 40 months ago, that's 3 years ago, and 4 months. So 3 years ago was 2017. October minus 4 months. That means I started in July or something?
New subscriber arrives.
That means you have been following me since 18th of April 2017. Probably the first Twitch visit, not your followership. Whoops, I just clicked something. Yes, because I want to buy a subscription to my own channel. That's exactly what I want to do. If I click my own name, it doesn't say followed. Account created on December 23rd, 2013, right before Christmas. Kadu says, Fox was talking to you in 2017, asking about mods. Okay, did I answer? Is the big question, because otherwise he's due for an answer by now.
A new subscriber arrives. It fills you with determination.
Wow, you can see all chat history? That's crazy. Daniel Gannon, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Welcome to the community. Yeah, without the context. Yeah, sure. Well, you can see if there's 5 minutes later is a thank you. Then that's a good indication that I did reply. Otherwise, it's probably just not a reply. And Mortaland, thank you for the Twitch Prime. We're getting a few in here right at the end. The irony is that it's actually just close to a midnight hype train, but that's kind of irrelevant. Since Timbo is not testing, then there's no point. Where do I find out how long? You click your own name, the Dawnbreaker. Your first ever follower was Serfax, who followed on the 25th of March 2016. Aha. Yeah, well, probably not someone who's around anymore. 2016, really. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yay! That one needs to go, but that's okay. And I can not take. I can take this one. Oops, we have 7 destroyed things. West. I'm gonna take this one, and you're gonna go back there. And drop me off graciously. 2000, can't click on my name on a phone. Yeah, I mean, I know another one of those followage. Oh, can't click on number on a phone. Okay, behind you. That's... Well, you can, but this doesn't do anything. Follow since 9th of January 2018. So, who in the chat right now has followed for the longest time? So far, it's Patrick. Right? Patrick, you had April? Erotic Goat. September 2017. That's actually a while ago. I'm just going in front. How's this one? Yeah, it's not quite getting there, which is, it's okay. Oops. That's important. All right, let's how many solar panels do we have? 288,000. And we're still maxing out on our solar production. This is completely incorrect. This one. This assumes that we are unloaded the accumulators at the fastest rate we can. Then we would be able to, for a very, very short time, be able to support 96.5 gigawatts. Need more cowbell? I don't think. Using chatty so you can only see that I have 139 days ago. Well, how do you know when it's time to build more solar without suddenly running into blackouts? You always build more solar. That's the answer to it. It's kind of, it's like Google server capacity. They don't build servers when they need more servers. They have a rate of increase, and that's the only thing that matters. Is the rate of increase enough? And so far, my rate of increase is enough to keep us okay, but it's not enough to keep us expanding. But my main issue is actually space and not I could reroute all of this to make solar panels, and that would be a lot of solar panels. Okay, mod node. Can someone try followage now? Followage. It's called followage. That's what it's called now. Has played Russian roulette and did not get banned, but nobody. What? I would. My guess would be that it doesn't work. Ah, Jeff, you trolling me or what? What the hell is this? What a troll move. Absolutely. It didn't work. Well, it depends on what you tried. Yeah, we should do it like we should do an automatic. If you ask something that involves RimWorld, if you ask, have you tried RimWorld? Then 50-50 chance of getting banned from the channel. Boom, like that. or not, please don't. Anyway, it's time for me to turn in my pumpkin thing. I am very much a pumpkin. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining, and especially thank you to Manuel or to Execute, whoever it is. Is it LOL, as in League of Legends, or what? I am going to wrap this one up here, and it's been awesome streaming for you. Thank you very much for your support. We managed to not get below the 2,000, so awesome. That's really cool. Now we have one more. Tomorrow is going to be Oxygen Not Included, and then we're going to alternate. Friday is not going to be Oxygen Not Included because I'm going to take a day off, and then I'm going to be streaming Saturday instead. So it's still going to be 3 days of Factorio, 3 days of Oxygen Not Included this week. And of course, be sure to check out my YouTube, where there is a Sekiro Let's Play where I play really well. So far, no losses, and that's what I'm going to be aiming for, is trying to keep myself alive during this playthrough. It's a tall order, but we can give it a try. Oh, thank you. By the way, you were the one who brought me to Factorio. Thank you for another $10 donation. All right, I better end the stream now before things escalate out of control. Thanks everyone for joining. It's been awesome, and I hope to see at least some of you tomorrow for some Oxygen Not Included. Good night, take care, and stay effective.